Clap me in, yo. Bring me in, yo. Yeah. Better late than never. Never late is better. I'm still in this bitch though. Put your headphones on, sir.
Oh, me? Okay.
We live.
Oh, we live? Oh.
We all the way live. You know how we get down.
Yes, sir.
One time for the one time in the group. Give me one more round of applause. God damn it. It's tough. We are a multi-stream podcast now.
Multi-stream?
Yeah, we are on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We about to get into your IG. We about to get into your TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
That's multiple streams.
Yeah, multiple, yeah.
Y'all heard of Rumble?
Nah, but now we have.
Yeah, Rumble is it's like where the top dogs kind of took their shit, like DJ Academics and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes live on Rumble like every day.
So we're gonna do that. Rumble?
Yeah, Rumble.
Say less. Say, you know what I mean? Say less.
Rumble. Patreon.
Patreon. That's upper echelon right there.
Discord.
Yeah. What you know about Discord, son?
I mean, what I know about Discord.
You live? You all the way live?
I got an iPhone, but I do things on my phone other than just pick up my phone. I know you think,
Yo, man, you are watching Cliqu'd Up The Podcast one more time for the one time, man. We are about to have some fun tonight. Yes, it's worthy. Mm-hmm. Yes.
More applause.
Yes. More. Yes. They won't be able to hear us if y'all keep. Yo, man, we're gonna have some fun tonight, man. We're gonna be talking about some stuff, man. Oh, we got two dope return guests. They both came at a different time, but now they're back together, man. We're gonna have the amazing Cue Trapalot back to have a conversation with us. You look fly a little bit, man. You look like, get it, see. Yeah, you gotta calm them down, man. They won't stop. Yo, yeah, Cue Trapalot, dope music. We're gonna listen to some music from you again later on in the podcast. We're gonna bring you up. Yeah, we gotta bring you up. Yeah. You guys did some collab work, so we're gonna have to play y'all back up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, who?
You and
Me and Henny?
Yeah, y'all did some collab work.
Oh, you let him hear that?
Back up. Yeah. Come on, man.
I played it.
He played you earlier, and I was like, yo, who is that?
Nah, see, Henny.
And I didn't know it was you, but I was like, yo, that's kind of lit. And he was like, who did you think it is? And I was like, well, I don't know. And he was like,
Henny
he showed me the picture. I was like,
he don't like dropping the music, man. Like, put that shit out, man.
Henny just admitted to that off camera that he has a problem with that. So
I mean, I do too. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like I drop a lot of music, so I'll be looking at people like, man, drop that shit. Man.
Yeah, no, it was
drop that
it's
shit.
dope. And when she gets back into the room, the amazing Nadia Janae, I think I'm saying that right. It's gonna be in the building. Rachel is gonna be late, so we're gonna see how that works out.
I thought this was the top, the one that we kind of beefing over one song right now.
Is that what's happening? Cause y'all are staring at each other.
Cause
You don't know my album.
The original version.
Yeah, it's like what you heard what I said on this song? I ain't never said nothing like that any other time.
He said any other time. I've never said anything like that before or since.
Yeah, man. That's how I make music, man. I try to do some shit I ain't never do before, man. Like,
that's how you do it.
I don't compete with other people. I compete with myself.
Right.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Gotta respect that.
What's new with you, though, man?
Welcome, man.
Oh, man. Oh, speak of the devil, and so shall she appear. Rachel in the building.
Hello.
Okay.
Some diapers?
Who's the cool kid with you?
Oh, yeah, this is Brianna, who I was telling you about that I'm partnering with.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Nadia, I partnered with.
Yeah, no, she was only here an hour before you.
You can have a seat anywhere.
You want to sit over here? You want to sit on the podcast? You're gonna be on camera. You cool with that?
Okay, come on.
You
I
sit
didn't
right
want
over
to
here.
throw her in, to the wolves immediately, but I feel like it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
All we do is be about to fight, but that's okay.
That's it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we lit today.
Lit.
So we gonna have to move the thing back and forth between y'all, but you know what I mean, you know. And yeah, you might have to move the cam so we can get both of y'all in it. Hold on, let me.
How is everyone today?
Life is good.
You already know Q.
Huh?
You already know
What
the song.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's one of the ones, bro. It's one of the ones. You know, when I bring up producers, I bring up Hennessy. I be like, nah, Hennessy. Yeah, Hennessy. That's that guy.
I stay super low key on the scene.
Not really. You a hard worker, bro. That shit pays off. Like,
Right.
Do we have any extra headphones? No. Or no? Okay.
Wasn't expecting a full house.
It's all good.
We're gonna have to get a bigger production.
I was joking, but we might actually have to take some voice lessons before we get started. Warm up.
We're live right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, that should be it. How are they looking?
Great.
Great? That's all it needs. Great is good. Great is good. So now we gotta go around the room. Let's go it again. Golly. Gotta do this again now that everybody's in place. How you doing, ma'am? You doing all right? All right, Savannah Banana down. Okay.
yeah.
That's all right. They're gonna have to pay us some money soon. All this free advertising over here. we wasn't ready. Yo, you are watching Clicked Up the Podcast, yo. The coolest crew this side of the bayou. Did I do it right that time?
No.
Nope, didn't. All right, give me his applause. Everybody's in the building, man. -1. Maya's coming from Macon. She just wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
She tried. She did call in and let us know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, black people got to call out.
At least they called.
At least they called. You know, so shout out to Maya again on her recent marriage, man. Love you. See you soon.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Dope wedding. It was a dope wedding. We was the most lit table at the
Oh, you was there?
reception. Yeah,
We look like a bunch of alcoholics.
we did.
Oh, I seen you on your story at a wedding.
Oh, yeah, we was fucked up.
Yeah, we was at the table.
See, I'd be jealous when people be at weddings.
This is my first whole wedding I ever been to. Whole life.
I was crying during the rehearsal. Like,
She cried on the stage. She was over there. They was all fanning. They was doing this.
Is it like
Yeah.
your friend?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Maya.
Maya. She's part of the podcast.
I don't know.
You've
Maya.
never met her.
Oh,
You've never met her. You've never
Oh,
met her,
okay.
no.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think I.
Yeah, nah. Before I had these two on, this is a weird story. So, about this podcast, I told her about it first.
Excuse me.
But years ago, before all this like kind of equipment even existed, like 2017, I was just like, I got an idea.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know her like that
Yeah.
at all. And I just like, I went and I was like, it was something about her. I was like, I think it'll work. And she was like, yeah, just let me know. And I was, it's not that voice.
I didn't
but that,
say it like,
she didn't
okay.
say it like that.
A little overzet.
It was
Yeah.
the facial expression.
Yeah, it was a little-
more than the voice for me.
Yeah, but nah, she was more. I'm trying to say she was warmer than I thought she would be to the idea. Like she was like, yeah, we can do it, and just like, keep me posted. And then one day I called, I was like, yo, I got it. She was like, you serious? I got all it. And I
Yeah.
went to Henny's house, and all the shit that you see now just dropped in the little middle of the room.
Yeah.
Like, I got it. I don't know how to work none of it.
Yeah, the first episodes are we cannot ever.
No,
air
they're
those.
not. Never. They're bad. I mean, not bad,
Yeah.
but they are.
It's too much.
It's too real. It's way too
Yeah.
real. It's way too real.
I think we talked about that last.
Yeah,
did.
it's way
That
too
was-
real. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
a little.
it was more fun to do.
Yeah.
than it,
But it's one of those things. Like once you look back, you're like, yeah, I'm getting canceled.
yeah, we said some wild.
Yeah.
before we got tacked in the corn, we started dressing up to do it. We was just in here just wilding.
Yeah.
There was Henny's Henny's washing machine was in the background.
Yeah.
You
Like
always heard that. and the dishwasher.
the dude, it's like, yo.
Roomy coming out every.
Roomy, he had a roommate we called Roomy. Like, we didn't know his real name at first. We just called him Roomy. He would just wander across the camera.
Yeah.
And the dogs too.
And
Yeah.
it was wildin'. But then we grew up.
We grew up. We
We're
stopped
here.
smoking on set.
We did. That was the first thing to go. That was the first thing that happened. I was like, we cannot do that anymore. We kept the alcohol, but
Yeah.
the weed had to go.
Growth.
Listen, I
It's gross.
was doing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was in here. We was wildin'.
I heard it.
But it was fun. It was fun. But nah, so man, just to go reintroduce everybody in the room, you're gonna have to introduce the Nubian, you know what I mean? So, but first, two returning amazing guests to the podcast.
Yay.
Cue Trapalot in the building. Give it up for Q one more time. Give it up for Q one more time. Yes.
Yo, what up?
And the amazing, like, trailblazing, just caught into the scene and caught fire super, super fast. Running game, trying to steal my thunder. Hey.
If you don't know by now,
Right.
he
King.
should get paid to hate.
I'm the hater for hire. Y'all don't know. I get paid to hate.
Oh.
Miss Nadia Janae. Y'all give it up for Nadia Janae. Before we go too far. Oh yeah, that's how I make my money.
Yay.
That's a niche market. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. Everybody want to show love, nigga. Show hate. That motivate people. If I get on your thing and I start hating on you, they gonna rally around you to protect you from me. Your shit go up, and you just sit me to the side, a little something, a little 5%. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I mean?
Why you shaking my head?
Hater for hire.
Why you trying to hustle me?
Yeah, and I'm looking dead at you. Yeah, 'cause I see what you doing, man.
specifically.
She sound like she interested in,
Yeah, she's like,
in your
that
service.
style,
Like,
yeah.
I might need.
Everybody need a nemesis. You go, oh nigga, that's hating. Everybody like that. Nothing wrong with that. And Miss Rachel Randall, the mix makers in the building.
Yay.
Y'all, please calm down, please. It's too much. It's too much.
It's
The
just,
audience,
it's
you know,
just-
sometimes
they
they
get crazy.
sometimes they go
Yeah,
wild.
whoa now.
Yeah, calm down. We got the rest of the show to do.
Jeez.
That's. And now, who is this lovely lady?
Yes, so this is Brianna. Yay!
Yeah, give your audience. Come on,
You can't
y'all.
hear it, but they're applauding.
Yes, they're applauding.
studio
Our
audience.
studio audience. Yeah.
Yep.
Next time you come, we'll have you all.
Yes.
We'll have you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. She's awesome. I met her not too long ago, but we kind of been in the same sphere, knowing a few people, and we're working together on a project that I don't want to talk too much about, but
Got some NDA shit going.
it's gonna be really exciting though, and I'm super excited. I think she's an awesome person, really dope personality, and we clicked right away. She let me trauma dump on her about my dog that died the day before I met her. So we shared tears and vodka. It was cool. It was cool. I'm gonna hand over the mic so she can formally introduce herself.
Say hello. Say what's up. Say what's up. Yeah, you want to do your thing.
Hey everybody, I'm Brianna.
Oh, yeah. Hi. It's like an AA meeting. Hi, Rihanna.
Thank y'all for having me. Thank you all for having me.
Tell us a little bit about you real quick. Come on, tell us a little bit
Well,
something.
I'm from Savannah,
Okay.
born and raised,
Born and raised.
esthetician. I have my own business, Snatch by Bree. I do full body waxing,
Okay.
facials.
Even
Yeah.
the middle part.
That's Brazilians.
That's what y'all call it?
Brazilians, manzillions.
Manzillions.
Yeah.
Man.
Or Brazil men. Get you what I like to call
Brazilman.
Brazil men. Yeah, so
Okay.
if you ever want one, you know.
Yeah, is that the you know what I mean? The front to the back part. The back to
Yeah,
front,
like-
whatever that is. Y'all do that?
Like, what do you mean?
The
Like,
y'all do
the gooch?
yeah, the gooch.
Oh, I think they have from everything. Booty stripping, all whatever you want, like straight ball. It's
y'all be doing the bleaching? I heard about y'all be bleaching.
I don't.
You don't?
I know.
What's the point of that?
mean, yeah, some people have like really bad
in your booty
hyperpigmentation
hole?
that won't go away.
Hyperpigmentation
That won't go away. It's pretty much like dark spots.
in the booty.
Yeah, you can have them pretty much anywhere. Like burn your skin with people
I
use
guess if
Nair.
you record
Nair,
your
it can-
booty hole,
It can.
Yeah, like how do you
you look back and you like, dang, it's kind of dark.
Well, I mean, some people don't.
It's got some
really
dirty work back
know.
there. You know what I mean?
Some people don't really know,
They don't.
but some people know. People who pay attention to their body mostly knows like
Their booty.
what they have
What they working with?
everywhere. Yes.
Like damn.
Is that like a real insecurity? Like
Yeah, people
booty hole
walking
being
around
dark,
just.
being too dark? Like,
Is that why they be walking
It
around?
is for some people.
So you
Most,
can walk.
Some people don't care.
Most people.
A lot of people don't care, but for the most part, it's a lot of people. Who do care.
And they be.
But I don't do the bleaching.
Do y'all care about dark booty?
No,
nah.
No.
Nah, I just as long as I don't want to see like random hairs coming out the booty.
Yeah.
I've seen that before and it kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I do. They do. They got like.
Like when everything else is shaved, but it's a little hair in the booty. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You can't miss.
Yeah.
You can't miss. You can't miss a day.
Yeah.
Porn has ruined it for the natural body. Like you can't just come in here like
I mean, I just
a regular work week. Like nah, you gotta. You know what I mean? Gotta go to the back and.
I don't mind a little hair though, you know, but
A
it just
little-
gotta
it's
be.
gotta
It
be-
gotta
it's
be
gotta be-
symmetrical though.
It's gotta,
Like,
yeah, it's gotta be.
if you-
It's gotta be taped up. Do
you
something.
can't
with
have
that.
more hair in your booty than you do
But I mean,
on the paint part.
some people do. A lot of people don't like to get rid of the hair in their butt.
Mm,
Weirdly. But
mm.
We're gonna move on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay? All right, because this turned
But thank you all for
And this-
having me here.
right, and she.
body
This,
waxing
but
survey.
hopefully you'll come back. We don't want to scare you.
Oh, y'all not scared
Like, cause
me.
we over here like, so in the booty, right? When you,
My bad, y'all.
so do you make them clench before you strip? What do you do? Like,
You can't clench. I ain't gonna be able to get the strip off.
So you gotta be
I was
I need
relaxed.
you
making
to
that
be
up. I was
No, I need
No,
you to
just
be
like yank it like
relaxed.
a
Oh, so you gotta like relax the booty hole
You
and
gotta be relaxed.
So you could.
Never.
never.
Surprisingly, and I've been doing this for 5 years.
And you ain't never had nobody.
I've never had a bad smelling client or anybody like.
I would be mortified if somebody was just like, and then like I went to bend over to get a wax and somebody handed me some booty wipes. Like, all right, just
You
I'm
know
gonna
you
do it
wrong,
still.
though.
Yeah.
You wrong if you go there stinking. You not supposed to take a shower.
That's how I feel.
You wrong.
Like, why would
man.
you come there?
Smelling like
Smelling.
smelling like the toilet you just came up off of.
Hey,
Yeah,
some
nah.
people do it. I've heard some stories.
Christ alive.
Oh, I've heard some things.
Christ alive.
I mean, it hasn't always been.
Women, y'all go through a lot to be beautiful, just for yourself, just to feel beautiful. Because if that fuck with your mind, I promise you, there's no dude like just walking by going, "It look like she don't even wax her booty, y'all." Like that's not a thought that a dude would have. We not that complicated. We don't even secret to you guys. We don't care about eyelashes either. Don't none of that shit move us. Nobody has ever said I was gonna fuck with her, but her eyelash game was fucked up. Nobody has ever.
Nah, but Plies did say he like getting head with the little eyelashes on. So
Plies does not
Say it
count.
right.
Like he does not count. Do
He
not
is
listen to anything Plies say.
Plies does not represent the community.
That is not.
at
He's
all.
not the guy. Like
That's. I like his take. It'd be funny.
He funny.
but nah, he is not representative
I
of.
don't know if y'all realize that y'all like lashes or not. Like, I don't know if you know that that's what it is that you like.
we do.
Because, like, sometimes I think, like, what Plies was hitting on was, like, the aesthetic of, you know, like the saying, or not the saying, but the conversation that people have when they're like, you know, he liked to get her nails done because he liked to see how it looked with, you know, when she's holding it. Okay, so I don't think y'all realize
I don't
that.
know why you struggled to just to say it. Like,
I don't know. I haven't even been drinking.
like your friend is over here. You acting brand new.
No, I'm just
brand new.
anyway. Like I was saying. So when I feel like y'all don't realize that you may like that. Like,
I'm not saying we don't like it. I'm saying we're not checking for it.
but we also don't do it for y'all anyway. So there's that too.
That's what they gonna say.
But it's
That's what they
true.
say every time, right?
But it's fucking
time.
true.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I mean,
I care about eyebrows though. Eyebrows are important.
You think?
Yeah.
eyebrows change the whole shape of your face.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see that. I can say that. Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, women don't do that for. I didn't get lime green nails for niggas. You know what I'm just saying? I didn't do that for y'all. The fuck? I just like lime green.
That's offensive as a nigga.
Oh, well.
I thought you did it for us.
No.
I was about to compliment you and say thank you. I thought it was for my consumption. I was going to. No.
Yeah,
I get it.
I mean, yeah.
No, I get it. It's cool. We've had a rough week in the entertainment world. Keke Palmer is back. Her light-skinned man is light-skinned Manning. I think we all know what happened. So apparently, she's had to leave under emergency situations, get emergency custody of her son, because she has a son, right? Is it a boy? Yeah. And you didn't know? You look like you did.
Listen.
Oh.
That's my look of intrigue.
It's intrigue. It's intrigue. That was. She was. Let me make sure this nigga get it right. And apparently he has been abusive in 3 different styles. This nigga is a MMA.
No.
Mixed martial abuser. Nigga, this is an MMA nigga. I made that up. Anybody take my shit, I know where it came from. MMA, mixed martial abuse. Mixed marital abuse. Boom. Did it. Made it up right now.
They wasn't even married.
Is that
They wasn't even married.
I like the first one.
Mixed martial? We're going to stay with mixed martial abuse.
Even though it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Her
but-
ass beat.
I mean, the fact that it's happening is crazy.
It's crazy that
It's like,
she just got a tattoo of this dude on her behind.
really?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Why do we know what Keke Palmer booty look like?
Because it's been
Like-
on something and we didn't see it. Or she didn't
Nah,
She
that's
didn't post
new.
that. She didn't put
All
that
that's
thing
new.
out there.
She just started doing that when she got with him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, after the
I
Usher
ain't
shit,
never-
he probably was like, "Bitch, next time you show your ass, put my name on it."
So
I think she
everybody
was
know it's
tatted
mine.
before that, for sure.
She probably had tattoos, but she didn't have his name on there. No, she
Before
didn't.
Usher? She got it after Usher?
She got it after Usher. Yes.
So,
the tattoo
so she did that whole
that
boyfriend
whole
song
thing, the
with
song
Usher,
and everything,
and she got him tatted.
And then they was supposed to be back and better than ever. Tattoo. They
I
back
did not
in
know that
love.
part. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But now she had to get. They granted her. I just saw this earlier. They granted her full custody, legal and physical, emergency full custody. He was threatening to harm her, harm himself if he tried to leave her. Yeah, you know.
Man, niggas need to learn how to leave. You gotta leave.
He light skinned out.
Even as a light skinned nigga, like, you win when you calm. Like, just leave. Leave.
He don't have any light skinned like
Leave.
role models that do that. All the light skinned niggas that he do that in that sphere are just as emotional.
They
don't-
beat women. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't.
So he was physically. We know this. He like.
I mean, they had like
And then
pictures
this
of
is
him
the- these are
like
the- these are the-
snatching her around the room or something. It was like weird, like on a webcam or something.
like house cam or some shit.
Yeah, it was like a house cam, and it was like she ain't had no wig on. He was like pulling her over the couch and stuff. It was crazy. I was like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know that part.
It was just like 3 pictures. I was like, this
Wait,
is
it's just
crazy.
the fact that you was like, she had no wig on.
Cause I was like, who is who? I didn't know who was who.
Wow. So
I
without a
didn't-
wig, you didn't know who the dude was? Wow.
Because natural
I
thinking.
ain't knew she would. I don't know. She might got alopecia. I don't know. She bald though. I did not know that.
Maybe she had like
she
a
had
wig cap.
Maybe a wig.
No.
Keke almost had hair. Like she.
All right, shoot, look it up. Look it up. Yeah,
Well-
she got like waves.
I
Yeah,
can see that.
she has like a really
Probably
short
stressed
hair.
her the fuck out. All her shit probably.
I mean, how we know she ain't stressing him out? He done crashed out to the point where he
But if
hitting a
y'all put-
woman.
If y'all put, they probably
Like,
putting it. Honestly,
It's
like
probably a bunch of mutual stress going on.
right. Just y'all not meant for each other.
Yeah, he gotta leave,
Yeah, no.
and you gotta leave before the tattoo on the booty,
And you got.
and before the baby.
You got a baby. Like
Do you
Definitely-
know how? I don't know what it is about women, and please help me, beautiful ladies, that make y'all think having a baby is gonna make a nigga act right. Cause
Well, hold on.
it's never happened.
Why you say help? I don't agree with that.
I know women who have said, he ain't gonna do it. I know he gonna take care of this baby, and then they don't take care of that baby.
He's not gonna take care of you.
I mean, he don't seem like a bad father. This might not be the best. Cause he seemed like he was trying. The whole problem is her not letting him see the kid because he already been abusive, and now he extra abusive.
That sounds
like
a
doubling
terrible
down on it was gonna make it
father.
better.
I mean, I feel like
he probably ain't beating his son, you know.
I mean, sure, but I feel like your relationship with your baby mama is just as much of like parenting. So like you ain't gotta be together, but your child sees your relationship with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
So man or woman, if you're a shitty partner, what do you think your child is seeing? So I think that's terrible parenting on either side. If that's like, it's just irresponsible. Like
It's
argue behind closed doors away from the child. Don't do that shit in front of the baby.
It's kind of unfair with the shitty partner thing because women can be shitty partners in front of everybody and nobody will say nothing.
But I just said both. Like
yeah.
I'm saying for both. Like I think all of that is not okay.
No, I mean
So-
I agree. I see his point. Like, if one person is allowed to be overly emotional in that way, it's probably going to be the woman that's going to be allowed that space.
We've had that conversation. I'm not having that anymore. I mean, it is. What it is. I just feel like I said what I said. Like both men and women. Because if we're going to sit here and pinpoint and talk about women and their experiences and men and their experiences in relationships, we're going to be here all motherfucking day. So that's a pointless conversation. But the part about both people, if you cannot co-parent and you're not a supportive partner, then you are also a terrible parent because your child sees how you interact with other people, especially their father or their mother, and that translates something in the child's brain. That's terrible parenting.
I don't disagree.
I'm trying
I don't
to figure
disagree.
out,
I just
like, what's wrong with our generation? Like, how come we don't find this out until after the baby be here?
Oh no, we already know this. We just think it's different. We just think it's different when we do it.
Everybody thinks it's the me factor. Like, I'm me, so
It's my story.
she gonna act right when she have my baby. She's not though. She's not.
And
Because
vice
if
versa.
He's not going to get more money because his baby.
Yeah, he not gonna get what's the word y'all like to use, ambitious. He's not gonna like become ambitious because he has a kid. That's not gonna happen.
Nah, that's not true. I've seen it.
I mean, it can happen.
Some niggas it's just gonna happen, but then a lot of people it's like it's other things that takes it.
Well,
That
I
makes
mean,
it.
then that's that person, but like you can't be like, oh, because I've seen it. You
I
know?
mean, yeah, I've seen great things happen too, but on the average, not on the average. Come on, man. All we got to do is go outside. Come on, man.
Call a couple niggas.
Come on, man.
Okay, so let me ask you: do you think that you became more ambitious when you had children?
No.
Not initially.
No.
I think I did.
Not initially. Initially,
Because now I have somebody to hustle for. I had a mouth to feed.
I mean,
I
I was
still
like
wanna do what
19
I
years
wanna do.
old,
So
and I was like I wasn't in the headspace. It took my daughter to be a year and a half before I was like, okay, I gotta do something different. I didn't know what different was. I was 19. The fuck did I know? Well, I was 20. I didn't know shit. The fuck did I know? I was just like, I had a 1-year-old sitting in my hand. I didn't have a place to myself. I didn't have a motherfucking car. I didn't have shit going on for myself, but hanging out with the niggas around the way. That's all I had going on. You know what I mean? And I was away from home. I was staying with her people. I was like, yo, something gotta change.
Henny, do you feel like you're more ambitious now that you have a child, or do you feel like your ambition has kind of stayed the same?
My ambition has stayed the same, to be honest. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. It's going to be the same thing, but now I get to take care of a little one.
I feel like I've become
That's
more
wise.
ambitious.
Okay.
Like, I don't have kids, but since I've been taking care of my niece,
You been doing the thing too.
What?
Gotta go.
Hold on. You don't got kids.
I don't have children. No.
Okay.
But
But
since
she's doing some full time work.
But
for real.
since I've been taking care of my niece, I feel like I become more ambitious in a sense that I'm probably more willing to negotiate deals, whereas before I'd be like, nah, fuck
So
that.
do you
That's wasting
think-
my time?
If you were to have a child in the next year, it would make you more ambitious than you are right now.
Possibly because my timeline for what I want before I have children, if I have a child within the next year, would like make me try to hurry up and do that shit, because I want to be in a place in my business where I can play more of a supervisor role, so that I can bring my kids with me and not have to like stay in the location and work. So yeah, I would probably be more ambitious in like getting those things together if they're not done by then.
Do you have any kids? You do not. So what keeps you ambitious? I can't say that word right now. Ambitious. Sorry. What makes you ambitious? What keeps you like up and at 'em?
Myself. I gotta go hard for me, my family.
I'm just that motherfucker.
I'm
though,
just
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
I mean, I don't.
I'm
have
her,
kids,
and
but,
that's all
like,
y'all
I
need to know.
have nieces and nephews that I'm really close to,
Mhm.
and they look up to me a lot. So I feel like I can't let them down and stuff. But
How old are you?
I am 31.
Oh, are you? I
I
thought
am.
you was like 25. Okay.
Damn. Okay. I could be 25, but no, I'm 31.
31. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But no, I
Okay.
do not have kids. I
So
want
no-
one at least.
So no kids over
You
here.
know.
Kids. I don't know if I count. You got like a kid. You know
But
what I
she got
mean?
good. Well, she has
Do you, how many kids you got?
Me?
Yeah.
2.
2? Yeah, he
Yeah.
counts. When you got more than one, when one can lie on the other one, that's when it's real.
Yeah.
That's when it's real, because they will.
Yeah.
And don't let one can talk and one can't. Oh,
Ooh.
that one did it. That's what's happening.
Oh no.
It you think it's not. The motherfucker be like, who did this? And one person is going, she did it, and the other person is going, because
That's crazy.
I do that to my twin. I used to do that to my twin.
You have a twin?
You have a
I
twin.
do have a twin.
There's 2 of y'all?
Yes, it is. We're fraternal. We're not identical though.
Oh. I mean,
If
no,
you-
I don't know why I said, oh, like it was a letdown. Didn't
I
even
mean,
do
because
that.
a lot of people be like, "Are y'all identical?" And we're like,
Yeah.
"No,
No.
fraternal, but we look alike."
Do y'all? Okay, that's dope.
We do, yeah,
Okay.
but we're fraternal. But I do have a twin.
That's dope. That's dope.
Two.
Anybody else got a fraternal situation going on that we don't know about?
I know.
Just want to make sure. Henny, is there like... Henny's an only kid, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm an only child.
Henny's an only child.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I had computers.
But you got cousins, right?
I had video games. I had cousins.
This is
all,
cousins.
No, all my cousins were over here in Savannah.
He was like from Washington State.
Yeah.
That's all right.
West Coast cat.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into some of these conversations, man. We over here shucking and jabbing, for the lack of a better term.
I haven't heard that in so long. Shucking and jiving.
Right. Well, because of y'all. Because of you and goddamn Goddess.
You're gonna make me go watch Good Times.
Anyway. All right. So we have a little conversation. We want to talk about, first I want to talk about relationship models. Lately, there has been a lot of talk about expanding and not being closed-minded about having what kind of relationship models. I actually went on like a pretty prominent podcast, like just to make a comment, and they actually replied to me. I guess what I said was kind of like a little catching or whatever. But they were talking about women being okay with polygamous relationships, and that you should probably be okay with this, because if this man has the ability to provide multiple women with financial security, what's holding you back was the question. So if there's a man that said, hey, 1, 2, 3, boom, I can take care of all 3 of y'all, but we all gotta have an understanding. It all has to be, I'm the only man for y'all 3, and we gon'
Before we
immediately.
Before we get into this discussion, I have some questions about your sources. So, who was the person that put this up?
I have to go
Man or
look.
woman?
It was a woman. It was actually a woman.
It was a woman.
It was a woman, a very pretty woman.
I
as
do
a matter
not
of fact.
agree with this bitch. Okay, good. Go ahead.
She was a very pretty lady. Like it was, and she was the one that was making the statement. So I watched her make the statement, and then I was just like, yeah, that's wild. But she was basically saying, what's gonna hold y'all back? Basically, just because you're jealous and that you feel like you have ownership over him, but you shouldn't feel that way. You should basically just, you good?
So
Okay.
if the shoe was on the other foot, would you be okay with that? If a
Absolutely
female
not.
could provide for you and have 3 other niggas, would you be like, yeah, I'm on that? Let's do
Because
it.
if that's the case, if I could,
No,
you
absolutely.
can't do it, and I can't do it.
Women,
that's
women,
double-sided.
women
I mean,
don't know how to take care of one man no more, man. Talking about
What you
take
mean?
care of me and another.
Uh,
I'm gonna be in they bored as hell. Like,
I'm
damn, why
sorry.
did I do this?
Do you not listen to the
Bitch.
music nowadays?
It's not our fault.
We can provide for y'all. It's not a question. Do you not listen to
I'm
any
saying,
of the
what-
media
what-
out today?
I-
Most of the
but
females
the
in
things that are,
relationships are making more than right.
Game.
Hold on,
So I gotta sit in the room.
let it-
I
You
gotta
got
sit in
your
the room and
own
play my
games.
game.
You can
One
have
of
your
y'all
own
could cook for
house.
each other. You
You
feel
know
me?
what I'm
Y'all can
saying?
work out together. You
The
feel me?
same thing that women would do when we're in a polyamorous relationship. We build community and we share the household chores and the household duties. You guys could do the same. You have your own room with your own toys.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a cheat.
And
Straight up.
I'm gonna be in
You
my
come to
own
my
house.
room, it's gonna be a bitch in here.
I'm gonna be in my own house like
Like what?
you. I ain't knew you was coming today. I'm so
You
sorry.
got to announce yourself. You got to call
Yeah,
before you
like-
come.
Like, come on now. You
know
know
what this
you know
is.
you had me up in here for about 4-5
I mean,
days
you don't have to
waiting on
stay
your
in
ass.
the room.
So
you could
what
go
you're-
out with your friends.
But what you're
I mean, I
asking,
would.
What you're asking for, I feel like what you're asking for when you're asking for a monogamous relationship is that exclusivity. You're not
for
asking
sure.
for ownership. You're asking for exclusivity to know that when I come home and I'm ready to fuck you, I'm not gonna catch nothing. To know that I have somebody to build with. To know that if something goes wrong, I have someone to depend on. Remember that we were talking about dynamic equilibrium. If I'm 10% today or 20% today, you got that 80%. Or if you 20%, I'm gonna pick up. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's
No,
what you-
I
that's what you
disagreed
get
with
at.
the lady. That was my
Oh.
thing. I disagreed with her. And she was like, I think you should watch the entire podcast before you. But I was like, man, that's wild. To me, everything, I'm biased. Everything is capitalism to me. And I just think it's a way to capitalize on a man's insecurity. Because most of the dudes who want that have some sort of insecurity about female not justification, what's the other word? Validation.
You're right though.
You feel me? So every time I've seen even like the images of it, I've seen the dude looks insecure. And I don't mean in like some violent. Is that good? Am I good?
Yeah, it just said low battery.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Well, shit, call me insecure. No, I was just fun.
No, but you
no,
know,
but it-
finesse 2 times just gave up 2 of his girls. You remember he had 3, he got it down to 1.
Oh, is it? Nah.
Yeah. I mean,
supposed to-
exactly. I wouldn't do it forever, but like, who wouldn't want 2 girlfriends for like a year or 2,
Oh, he
or
said
like
it's played out.
7 months? We just have fun. But get like living that life, like I'm about to marry these 3 women. That's crazy.
I mean, like,
That's crazy.
I couldn't even imagine it because just dealing with like one of y'all attitudes.
Yeah, for a little
And then,
while.
and then, and then catch, and just check out what happens. A lot of dudes don't really think about this. When women live together, their hormones sync up, and they all get their periods at the same time. You want 3 motherfuckers that fucked around and synced up and formed Voltron on you, and came to you with that kind of energy?
You're gonna be buying chocolate for days.
Man, be like, man, you probably leave, the last thing you would want to see is a woman. Like, man, you want to see these bitch, man, fuck up. No. No, I'm not cheating on. I got 3 of these problems. You want to invest in another one? And
I
they
think
gotta.
it's. I think her take is interesting. Like you're selfish and jealous, or whatever.
Yeah, she was basically saying that it's the selfishness and the jealousy that's going to keep you from enjoying a man that can provide for you and another woman. And she was talking about how there's going to be like rules and things like stuff like that.
I feel like people that think that way do, like women that think that way, practice polyamory for survival. Because I feel like when you're not coming from a place of need,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of women that are, and I'm not saying all, but just from the personal, like face-to-face stories of women that actually do practice that, they're usually, they usually have kids. So they're like taking on the other woman's kids as well. They usually have, don't want to work. They don't want to take care of the more of the financial load. They don't want those responsibilities. So it's out of survival that you kind of settle for that. You have more of a support system. You have women that will help you with your kids, pay your bills. You have a man that will give you dick sometimes if you want it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really get jealousy. Sure, you can be a jealous person if you just want one person all on your own. I can get that. But I don't think that that's necessarily the source of why people don't want to practice polyamory.
I'm not trusting enough to do it. Like, me personally, I feel like if I dated both of y'all, I feel like y'all would feel like y'all can date other people too. So it's like exactly, I wouldn't believe that these two girls that I'm taking care of is sitting here waiting on me to come back. Like, they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna let this nigga take care of me. And as soon as I leave, whatever they got going on gonna be going on, and I'll be like, just gotta put up with it. Which, I don't know, that ain't really what I want to sign up for.
That's true. I definitely would do that if I definitely would give a
And that's why girls are doing it. Because they're like, oh, this nigga's paying all my bills. He got 5 of us, but I see him twice a year. Like,
Well, damn.
it's like, it makes sense. At that point, yeah, and you got your own spot and car and shit too with it. Like, you probably okay. Like, why not? More than likely can get away with it. And those type of dudes probably like that type of shit, in my opinion. They probably want to see you. I don't know about all that, but you know, you can't generalize everybody. It's a lot of dumb women out here.
It is.
It's a lot of dummies.
I wouldn't say they're dummies. I would just say maybe they're.
Just because they're women. You ain't say it was not no men dummies.
I didn't say that. You ain't even let me finish. I was just about to say I don't think they're dummies. I think they're operating from a place of not having knowledge or being brokenhearted or being hurt. Chill out. It could be man or woman in that scenario.
Not all men are dummies.
Not dummies. They just.
Just most of them. But women are working from a place of brokenheartedness, but niggas are dumb.
Y'all could be
Like, niggas, we get our heart broke at like 12 and never bounce back. Like,
there's other ways that relationship-wise you can be affected. It could be something parental that you saw that could hurt you for your
that type of
future
stuff.
relationship. You see what I'm saying? Like, or somebody could have did something to you. Hurt.
Life.
Exactly.
Nah, niggas be doing dumb shit though. Niggas be doing some stupid ass.
She couldn't let it ride. She was like, no.
Is this the boy versus girl episode or something?
All of them are, but so by the way, I was thinking that we need to get a dry and erase board and have a tally, and have girls and boys, and every time a girl wins, you get a tally, and every time a boy wins, they get a tally. What does win mean? I don't know. Like, if there's no comebacks, or if you say something, I don't know.
That's valid.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. And then we just keep track of it and see who's better. That's it.
I see how that's gonna go. You need we need like the most unbiased person to judge that. Like, it can't just be you.
But listen, I do think that, okay, I'm not saying, okay, when I say niggas is dumb, I mean like this, right? My boyfriend and I was talking, he was saying how he like got stitches and broke bones and stuff like that in his childhood. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. And he, you know, I'm like, I ain't never broke anything, so I don't know. I never got stitched up or nothing, so I don't know anything about that. So the argument or the debate was like, well, you ain't never been outside. And I'm like, I did all the outside shit, but like, what was you doing differently outside to where you broke shit? And we kind of, you know what I'm saying? We went down the line. Like, I climbed trees, but I also climbed back down them. I didn't jump off the tree, you know? And niggas do shit like that. Like, I used to jump off the swing too, like everyone else, but I wouldn't climb to the top of the swing and then jump off, you know? So it's
but
like,
is it like a thing like, if you could have did it, would you have?
No. It's not that I could or couldn't. It's just, it's dumb. Why would I?
But you know, when you like 8, like say we're 8, some 8-year-old boys and 8-year-old girls are a little different. Like an 8-year-old boy will jump off of a swing like all day. And then the 8-year-old girl would be like, no, I'm not doing it.
I mean,
know?
I don't know. I was a tomboy, so I don't really know that. Like, I was playing tackle football with the neighborhood boys. Like,
But even when the girls are playing football, we like not gonna like we gonna throw you down, but we not about to like my homeboy's gonna tackle me way harder than we're gonna tackle you.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I was playing with.
Yeah, because it hurts you.
I was playing with a mixed group of people. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it hurt every time. So I would just wear my big puffy jacket and it was fine.
It do.
And
like,
that was
that's what boys was doing. We was getting hurt every time.
But again, to me, that's dumb.
It was life outside. Now outside means some whole totally different shit. Like you don't really get hurt as much, but
You can get hurt outside. It's
you get drunk.
For life, you get hurt outside.
You get hurt outside. You come back pregnant.
Wow. Well, okay, that can happen too. So no, I think that now that I'm back, I had to put a camera on you and then on you because it was I didn't like the way it was looking. So sorry. So you got your own camera right there. You're right there. All right. You're right there, girl. You're right there. Okay. So nah, boys and girls are different. Like when I was a kid, boy, like as boys, we was never close to the house. We was gone. Like, go outside and play. Gone. My kids, I had daughters. They were never out of my eyesight. And not because I didn't tell them to. I'd be like, yo, go ride your bike, go ride to the store or something. And they'd be like, no, we're good. It's hot outside. Like, there's a different temperament that a lot of, little girls just have. And little boys a little bit more. I got most of my stitches before I turned 12. Because this is just what boys do. Me and my homies used to have this game what we used to call getting lost. Where we would literally find a direction and just walk off into it and see if we can get lost. Like if we could go far enough to not be able to get back home.
Who were your parents?
Y'all niggas need a cell phone.
Yeah, my father's watching this. He's gonna be salty when he realizes, is that what you was doing?
Get lost.
And we would just be like, yo, you wanna go get lost? Be like, yeah.
What?
Get lost.
Yeah, we just go get lost. Like we
out
ran into the mountains. Cause I used to live in Alaska for a little while. We used to go into the mountains, like cross the highway and just walk up the mountain.
Don't they just got random polar bears just running around and
There's moose, wolves, bears.
Y'all got penguins?
No, not that part. This is southern Alaska. It's a valid question, but
I
no.
mean, shit. I'll probably move up there for some penguins. I ain't gonna lie.
That's wild shit to say. But no, so it is a lot of black people in Alaska for sure. But we used to, a lot.
That's actually weird.
Yeah, Mountain View, what's happening? I still see y'all.
they got a lot of gangs out there too.
Like,
Yeah.
are they really black or they like?
No, they're black people from here, like down here, and then you got a lot of indigenous people, a lot of Aleuts, stuff like that. They
But they
click
dark
up.
skin.
No, they're more like her complexion and down. But just because it's a cold environment, there's not a lot of sun and heat to produce the melanin like that.
Oh, well, yes.
So they're not a lot of them are lighter skin. But they still look the same. And they're shorter. They're shorter than like down here just because they
don't.
for the cold and all that other stuff. But they're dope people. But I say all that to say, boys did wild stuff. We just did stuff. We used to go in like abandoned houses and play hide and seek.
Nah, hell.
Oh yeah.
Hell. No.
Facts.
Just go play in an abandoned
And
house.
then the one time you break a girl in there is like, a
Yeah.
lot of shit going on. She probably shouldn't have been in there.
What you're failing to realize, and I don't mean to put like a gender type thing in there, but as girls, we have to move a little bit different.
So that's what I'm
Way
saying.
differently.
So
Thank you.
we're literally telling you that's exactly like
So
boys.
do you think that this is probably the reason why we have issues connecting as adults? Because if you think about it,
Mhm.
like you put a 12-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy in the same room.
Mhm.
That 12-year-old boy is probably still doing shit like playing with toys and getting lost in abandoned houses. And 12-year-old girls are learning money management, time management, and about their periods.
I mean,
Cooking, cleaning.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I don't know that part because
I don't know.
I was never a girl in that space. But when you're 12 years old and you're a boy, you're about to go to like middle school, and you're about to like start stepping into that space where you start. Y'all already 2-3 years ahead of us as far as like y'all's development. So when we step into 12, we look stupid to you because we just started something you've been years in. So it's like, yo, I just got here, but you've been on it because you've had to be on it. And then as soon as y'all start exhibiting like those traits, unfortunately, there are men that start to be predatorial to you. So you have to understand things before we do. And so then there's a lot of just like, I'll say it like this. I was 30 something years old before I realized when I go to the bar, right, and I put my drink down and I had to go to the bathroom, I just go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even cross my mind somebody's going to do something to my drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a thought process. I don't, hey, do you mind? I don't ever do no silly shit like that. To me, it's silly. Like, I bought the drink. I already put my mouth on it, so who's going to drink after me? So, I got to go to the bathroom. Only thing I'm worried about is the bartender seeing it and thinking it's trash and throwing my shit away, and I done wasted $8. But y'all are literally worried somebody's going to do something to you. That's something I get to be oblivious about. I don't even have to consider it. And it's something that is the first thing on your mind. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, when we grow up, we start to grow up differently because things you don't have to be aware of, I do. Things I don't have to be aware of, you do. And then we grow up and go, oh, it's all the same. No, we were all kind of raised differently because the reality is you can walk into a room filled with cats that are of a certain colored persuasion and be wearing the wrong color, and you probably going to walk out that room the same way you walked in it. That's not my reality. If I walk in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My fate is going to be a little bit more troubled than you because the reality is I'm a man in that space, and these men are going to try me in a way they're not going to try you.
But see, the way girls will feel tried is like walking in that room and everybody's like, "Oh shit, hey, Shawty, what up, what up?" You know,
and that's your reality.
That shit's gonna really fuck with them. But it's like you ain't get beat up though.
Right, like they didn't literally drag you outside.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
They
I'm
didn't
not
rob
saying,
you.
Right.
I just feel like I also don't want to be spoken to like that either. Like I don't want to fear that somebody's just gonna take a bite out of my ass if I don't. Like I don't want to fear that. And
but it sounds so
but listen, that has happened to me, and I got kicked out of the club because I was like beating on 5 niggas because I didn't know who did it.
Damn. So a nigga bit your ass in the club?
Bit my ass like a fucking cheeseburger. Hard. In front of the entire club. I turned around and 5 niggas was like, I didn't do it, and I hit all of them.
Niggas is too freaky.
That's wild.
So
sound like they got that
or
gooch
like
thing.
when,
Got
like,
sound like they
when
felt real
homegirl got
saucy
beat
right
up.
there.
What's her name?
oh, the girl that got beat up outside the club. That got that.
No, the brick. Remember we had.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the
that
girl
threw
with the
brick
brick.
at-
Yeah,
that threw the brick at her face.
She told him she didn't want to give him her number or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
Like,
threw a
alright,
brick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
her-
I mean, I've gotten cussed out. Not recently, but definitely like when I was younger, I've gotten cussed out. I've gotten followed to my car. I've gotten followed while I was in my car. So it's not really safe. Like you really don't want niggas just barking at you.
You know what I be saying? Like me personally, right? I'm, whatever. People consider me a hood nigga, whatever. I know it's certain places I just don't need to be at certain times of the day and all type of shit. Like I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be all in the hood. I don't like shit. It's some nights I'm not going downtown without my gun. You know what I'm saying? It's like just
Yo, what's up with that drink? Why you
yo, what's up with it, man? Go ahead, man. You know, this that Tremaine. You know, and I think, sometimes women probably should take a more nigga aspect when it comes to dealing with niggas because it's like, I know I don't need to be in a room full of random 5 niggas that I don't know. But, some women just be like, oh, he got a nice car and some money, so shit, I'm gonna go. It's like, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Even in public spaces, it's like,
here's what women
I
do.
stay home a lot of nights because it's like, it's too many niggas there. I don't need to be there.
Yes.
For
I don't need to be there.
I get that, but I feel like I understand that, and I think that's just regular awareness. But like in other situations, I just don't feel that way. Like I feel like unless you are a woman going into like gang territory, then maybe you shouldn't be there. But if you're like a college-age woman going to a college party that other people are going to be at your university, I think it's okay to have your level of precaution and still not expect somebody to like bite your ass or grope you and I think it's totally okay to want to walk downtown and somebody not follow you to your car.
I'm not saying that. So here's the thing. Here's what you're not hearing, I don't think, is nobody's saying you should expect that. Like, is it right? Absolutely not. But just like I should be able to wear whatever color I want to wear, wherever I want to wear it. But the reality is, that's not the truth. The truth
no, I
is,
hear what he's saying.
you know what I mean?
But I mean, regardless,
It's really just that it's people you have to look out for.
Regardless,
It's 5 dudes right here. One of them might bite your ass. You should look out for that type of. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
That is not
then
something that we like. Oh, he might bite my ass today.
That's
the other thing,
but
too,
me
is
as a grown man, I'm like, it's 5 niggas right here. One of them might try and rob me or something.
which makes sense. But I also feel like this.
It's the same. It's almost the same thing, but it's not.
It's
Then
wild.
don't feel any
Fucked up.
type of way when women walk around with an attitude because that woman is probably thinking that. I'm walking through a Hoff or an area where I have to walk, a gas station, perfect example. I know I be walking in the fucking gas station with a damn attitude. I really don't have an attitude, but I gotta pretend I do. Because I don't want niggas to try to say some shit to me or talk to me or ask to pump my gas or pay I don't want none of that. I just want to get my shit and go. So it's like, okay, yeah, sure, fine. But when we do that, then don't get on the motherfucking podcast talking about why the fuck women got attitude, because that's why. Because niggas don't know how to control themselves.
So if I'm hearing you, don't pump the gas. At the gas station. That shit don't work no more.
The takeaway?
No,
That don't work. That don't work no more.
The takeaway is you cannot put my gas if you have not filled the tank up. Don't pump my gas on the money I spent because I got it.
Oh, okay. So if you go pump the gas, pay for the gas.
Pay for all of the gas.
All the gas.
Yeah,
On
fill
full.
it up.
On full.
Fill it all the way up.
On full.
Yeah.
So that's how you win.
It ain't nothing but $39.
Ain't nothing my ass.
You ain't really getting nothing out of filling
$39
no girl
fill up
take
your
gas.
car.
I wouldn't.
Oh, well,
I
then
wouldn't do it.
then don't even talk to me.
$39 for
If I
the
was-
car.
bother.
If I was walking, I'd probably be like, hey, let me fill your tank up. Because I'm going to hop in with you. I'm not
Right. I'll get in the back seat. You ain't got to worry about me.
You ain't got to worry
You
about nothing.
definitely not getting in the back seat of my car. I don't let niggas ride. First of all, I
get in
don't
the
let
front.
niggas ride in my car.
I'll get in the front.
But
I
you
get in the
definitely
trunk.
not finna get in the back seat.
I get in the trunk, nigga.
If I fill your tank up, you my Lyft driver for at least a couple hours.
Like, come on, man. I just need to get on with
Just take me right around here real quick. Goddamn.
I'll drop you off up the street.
Yeah, shoot.
That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. And then wait for about 4 minutes
Ain't.
and take me that way too.
No.
Right.
Nah.
$39. $39.
Then keep your comments to yourself. Then just don't talk to me. It's simple.
Okay.
So
if I'm gonna take gas from you, if I'm gonna take anything from you, I be fucking with you. Cause I don't take gifts from strangers, y'all. Nah, then
So then I
weird.
see, yeah, I dig
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I
nah,
can do
then
that.
Then you feel like I owe you something. Nah, my nigga, we
It's
not
like
doing
that.
Brianna, how you
Trying to
feeling
be
about
nice,
it?
you don't want to
It's
be
Brianna,
nice.
right?
Nah.
Brianna,
shit
how
be
you feel
free.
about it?
You know, free lunch.
You could
It was $40. It's
Bring
not
it-
free.
You're not
Come-
getting in the car with me.
You're not getting in the car?
No, I'm still polite.
You still go?
I ain't gotta see you no more.
Real quick.
See, that's why you don't do it, because
Right.
that's exactly how they feel. They're like, yeah, go ahead and put that in there. It's like the biggest scam.
Right. It's like, why are you revving up the car? Why isn't it drive while I still got the thing in?
Like, I don't know. I think for guys, it's like we really just got to change everything around. Like, you shouldn't be walking up and just asking girls like, "Oh, let me pay for your gas." Like, why are you doing that?
That is wild.
Why are you
That
doing
is
that?
wild.
Like,
You
baby-
too pretty to be pumping your own gas, like, bro.
Oh
For
my
real,
god,
dog.
that's so corny, bro.
Come on, bro.
And
We
normally
got the.
I
But I'm not gonna lie, it do be some baddies at the gas
I'm a
station.
little- I
I
do.
be wanting to say something so bad. I be like, I'm never gonna see this girl again. Damn.
All you gotta do is say, "Hey, what's up? My name is so and so."
That shit don't work. Y'all
That
be
shit
upset
don't
because there's 10
work.
niggas up here that might hurt you.
By the time I
It
said
don't work.
something to you, 14 niggas done did it wrong.
It depends. So, you know
Come
what I mean?
on, man.
No. If I'm feeling you and you come up to me like that, I'm
But how am I
I'm
supposed to
assess
know?
you. I'm
There
gonna
ain't
assess you and then be like, all right, let me see what he got.
So,
But if I'm not
You see
feeling
how
you,
y'all
I'm
do
like,
this? You
if
see
I'm
how
not
y'all
feeling you,
y'all
I'll be
do it
like,
like it's like an episode of
Exactly.
Survivor. Like,
No,
what do you
it's
go
what you
for
want.
women to
Voted
feel
this
you
nigga off
out
the
now?
island.
Like,
it's what you want. I'm not gonna fuck with you if I'm not gonna give you my attention if you're not what I want. Cause I gotta look at you. I gotta talk to you. I gotta have you in my space. So if you're not what I want, why would I have you near
That's what
me?
I'm saying. Like,
Well,
wait,
for
you
sure.
can't go
I get
to
that.
you can't figure all that out at the 3 minutes we at the gas station.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I
I
can.
you
can look
can.
at you and tell you if I want you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of women be wrong about it. But oh, that's the one I want.
No, I feel like I've had
That
this
nigga be like,
conversation
I
with
ain't got
Rachel.
no gas
Once
money
again,
for you,
it's
though.
like that 30-second pitch in the elevator. It's like, yo, this is what I got. This is what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And what's up? Like, it's same thing. It's almost like, I'm not.
Gotta sell some dick.
You selling yourself.
You gotta sell this dick. Like, God damn, I
So
thought
basically, in that 30 seconds, I need to tell you as many lies as I can.
this is Shark Tank.
No.
It's Shark
And
Tank.
make it sound as
And
good as
honestly,
possible.
most
I
women
need to
can
make that
tell
shit sound
off
good
the
as
bat.
possible.
Most women can tell off the bat.
That is not the truth. There's too many baby mamas out here
Yeah,
for y'all to be able
can't
to tell the lies.
They think they can tell.
Yeah.
They never do. They never do.
Too many of us ain't shit that got
Exactly.
kids.
And it's too like
For y'all
me.
to
I'm
be
a person
like-
who doesn't lie for real, right? So I come around and I tell the truth, and I look at like responses, and I'm like, yeah, y'all get lied to every day. There's no way.
Because
There's
you
no
know
way
what-
a
you
nigga
know
like
what?
me
I
can
feel
tell you the
like
truth and you
women
be
I
like,
feel like
women
niggas
want
tell
the
you the
lie
truth,
to
you
be the
just don't
truth.
listen.
exactly.
I
They don't
feel
listen
like
to the
niggas
truth.
be telling the
and they
truth,
accept
you
the
just-
lies.
But you take it and you like, but then you guys also are. I'm not saying all niggas are this way, but some men
Uh-huh.
are manipulators. So they'll say one thing, they'll do another thing. So
But
they'll
if
be
you
like,
smart, you just said you can see through that.
no, you judge by the
Manipulation
actions.
is like-
the actions.
Yeah,
is
for
what's
sure.
gonna
It's like
tell
the
you.
ultimate riz. Like if you a manipulator, you can get whatever girl you want. Like
Right.
it works. That's
But I
what y'all
feel like-
like.
That's
I feel
what's wrong
like-
with the dating.
That's
but I
what
feel
y'all
like
manipulating.
you know why? Because real niggas, fake niggas know real nigga lines. These fake niggas that realized what y'all wanted to hear
They memorized it.
and memorized this shit and came with it. And like, because the real nigga's too busy doing what he said he was gonna do.
Right.
That fake nigga got all the lines and the time to deliver it.
Oh,
The real nigga's like, I said it one time and I'm over there doing the thing I said. The fake nigga is like, said it to you 4 different ways because one of these ways is gonna catch your attention and they fuck around and do. And then the real nigga is like, I said something, but she ain't replied to me. She replied to this nigga that stayed on her. I didn't have the time. I was doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. And that's not attractive. You feel me? That's what's attractive is because a lot of women feel like you need time. You need that dude to be in your face.
because you make time for what you find of it.
And that's what you think, right?
What you put as a priority.
It sounds like that's the truth.
True,
Oh, wait,
Or-
stop.
but
Put it back on her. Put it back on her. We need that.
I feel like, first of all, I'm not wasting too much time trying to figure out if a nigga lying or not. I don't care enough anymore. If you lying, okay, fine. But like you said,
Mhm.
if you doing what you say you gonna do, then there's no room for me to even think about whether you lying. Because if you told me that you was gonna do A and you came back and you did A, what the fuck I need to think about what you doing for? Why do I need to think about
But
you
what
lying?
I tell you like this, I've met women who, when I say this is what I'm about, this is what I'm doing, and I mean like in recent history, like in my life, like, you know, I'm with Spitfire, I do this with the community, I have a job, I have kids, da 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 da. This shit sounds cute until you realize when I say, whoa, I gotta get my kids, I gotta go do this. I'm at work right now. This, that, and the third. I used to get, oh, you too busy for me.
Mhm.
I told you.
Be that.
You know what I mean? I told you, you know, that real nigga that you said you wanted, that's going to be somebody that's held, you know, accountable and be where he at, saying what he's doing, da 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 da. I'm him, but that's not attractive because you need somebody that's going to prioritize you and then reroute, like, so I got to reroute my kids, my job, my passions, my everything, and somehow find you in the front. That's not realistic.
But hold on. So not necessarily putting yourself to the side, but giving that person the time to be with you, but understand
Mm-hmm.
that you are doing what you're doing and saying what you're doing, right?
But what I'm saying is the fake nigga made it look like what you wanted. Like you wanted that feeling of I got put in front of all this stuff.
Right.
And he manipulated that and said, no, I put her in front of all the business I got. He ain't doing nothing.
But you know that as a woman, you know that your intuition picks up on it. You know who's doing what they say and who's not.
But
Yeah,
this-
but you just it's not even partially
You
it's
know that
women
as a
being
woman. That's
partially
You do. There's
Like,
something in us,
man,
boy.
please.
I tell you.
Partially,
too many broke niggas with kids for this to be
it's-
true.
I
But
just,
that-
it's so
I don't
hard to
think
everybody
be.
makes
Everybody
mistakes, baby.
heartbroken.
I don't think it's because all women were bamboozled into that. A lot of women, especially if you've known your baby daddy for a long time, you know what type of nigga he is. You're just hoping for the best and you're just comfortable. A lot of people are comfortable in their situations, which has very little to do with being bamboozled and tricked. You're just settling. So that's little different
Okay, so
from
let's
that.
ask
That's a real answer.
Yeah. Let's ask the question then. Why do women settle then for that? Anybody can any
Everybody selling.
I feel
anybody.
like it's maybe
I don't. There's a difference
they
between
go-
settling and
Everybody
settling
settling.
down.
Nah, everybody selling.
I don't mind settling down. That's one thing. Like, yo, I might have been out here on some fly boy, like, yo, I'm out to get with the baddest, da 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 da. I have my time, whatever. But when it's time to settle down, you become more realistic about what type of woman is going to be able to execute that type of lifestyle.
Right.
And it's not settling like,
But realistically, once you get realistic about the woman, you kind of be like, all right, I do want this, but
you take some concessions.
take a couple things out, like,
you take a couple
alright,
things off the list.
all right, she might have a few kids, you know, her body might not be, you know, made a stallion, okay.
Yeah,
you know,
you
she
come
might not
off a
have
bit.
that much hair, you know.
You just go.
Don't be talking about my girl.
He gonna
Don't be
drag
talking about
Kiki.
Kiki.
He gonna drag Kiki one way or the
Don't be
other.
talking about her.
I don't like her. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel so bad that this happened. I feel so bad that this happened. Like, bruh is a fuck nigga, you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, for sure.
If she need me to fight him, you know what I'm saying? I just shoot him. I ain't gonna fight that nigga. I ain't got
Why
time for all
don't you
that.
like Kiki?
Oh.
I ain't like that Usher shit. That shit really blew me.
That
it
shit
it
blew
really
me too.
bothered my
Yeah.
soul. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I done knew
She
Kiki
was
Palmer since I was 9 years old. I ain't never seen that much ass come from that woman. When that happened?
She grew up.
She is a grown woman.
I know, but then it was like,
It for sure
it
might
was
have been
like,
angle, though.
yeah, I got a baby now. Let me go show this ass. And it's like, Kiki Palmer, you could have been there with a nice dress on. You had a $33 dress on, front row at
Yeah,
Usher.
from Sheen.
Like, come on, man. Everybody got that dress.
Look, I feel like what I was getting told by women, Rachel was just one of them, but a lot of women were saying like she just had that baby, she got this new body, and she's trying to
That's some
she's trying to
bullshit.
spend
She
a little
was
bit.
out.
Why women
love that
can't
for
get the
her.
baby body and just kind of chill? Like, what's up with that? Like, it was,
What? Yeah.
but cause it's
She
like,
just wanted to show her.
cause it's like, all right, I'm getting older. I might go work out, but I'm probably end up getting married. That don't mean I'm gonna just be walking around with my shirt off and little booty shorts and shit. I'm a grown man.
What you
In
call
her
what y'all call them
defense-
things? What y'all call them
The
things?
hoochie
The
daddy
hoochie
shorts.
daddy
Like,
shorts.
Like if I start wearing that and I get in a relationship, my girl gonna be like, "Why you wearing that?" It's like, shoot, I'm working on my body. I'm working on my body. I can't.
It depends on what type of woman you with, because
Yeah,
that's an
because if
insecurity.
you want to
so.
show it off, show it off.
It's not.
And then hit
She
her with the
either
gray
gonna respect it or
sweatpants one
not.
time.
Nah.
And you probably gonna be
This
wild.
all cap. Don't
It's
believe
so
none
much
of this.
It's so much cap. They said, you know why they saying that? You know why they saying that? Because I got to put so much work in to get the body that's gonna make it look good. They ain't got to do that. All they
They
got
ain't
to do is
gotta-
pull them pants up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that little body magic.
You know what I'm saying? Put a little waist trainer on. That's all they got to do. They go outside looking
corset
thick.
popping, not a titties coming out the top.
Outside looking
like,
thick. We ain't
I
had to do
think
no
it
work.
just depends. I do think that there are insecurities, both men and women, on what their partner wears on both sides. But I don't see that a whole lot on the women's side of what men decide to wear when they go out.
Because we be chilling. Like,
but
Because
niggas
niggas
want
walk
a
out the house
jacket.
looking like
But what-
trash. It be
Well-
baller shorts with the 2-day-old drawers. Like, if I gotta go to the store, I'm going to the store.
Ew.
Period. Like,
And you can't wear bullshit and really attract the girl you want.
Right.
Like,
Like-
she's gonna talk shit
I
about your
don't-
shoes.
I don't really feel that way. Like
Oh,
I
for
feel
sure.
like with all, even with all the
like
men
a
that
bum
I've
nigga can leave
dated,
the house and he'll be treated. If I leave the house bummy, I'm gonna be treated like a bum.
Yeah.
For sure.
Each
Well,
and
no, I
every
mean,
last
no,
one of y'all
but-
have left the house looking raggedy as hell and have been surprised at how many niggas said something to you anyway.
yeah.
And then y'all feel
So
some
tell
type
me
of way
that's- tell
about
me
it.
I'm
That'd be
lying.
crazy.
Tell me
I'd be
I'm
like,
lying.
why these niggas
Tell me
like
I'm
me? I'm
lying.
not even
Yeah,
dressed
I'm not
today.
even dressed up.
Like,
baby.
girl, you know you look good. Ain't nobody want to hear
You know
that
what I
shit.
mean?
Nigga,
That's besides the
Rachel
point.
mad because we right. Rachel
That's
mad.
besides
Look
the
at the
point.
face.
I do be looking. I do be looking good.
They do be sweating me now.
Especially in
But
Target.
I don't be mad about it. I don't be angry. But my thing is too, like, okay, if first of all, like all the men that I've dated have been very into their appearance. So like they wouldn't dare leave the house in at least something they barely can go without a fucking haircut.
Right.
And you know,
For sure.
you know, that's just how they are. If I was an insecure woman, I would probably feel some type of way if they get dressed up or put clothes on to go.
Okay, but here's the thing
the
about
fucking-
Rachel, and she don't get the count, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Rachel has been a mover and a shaker for a minute. and she's been in professional spaces for a while. So most niggas that deal with her have to deal with knowing that she show up, you know what I mean, looking like somebody, you feel me? So she doesn't necessarily have to have that insecurity that the average chick would, because most of the time when she leave the house, she has to look like something and be presentable because she's a business owner. She's, you know, she just came from the Chamber of Commerce gala. She was in here last week looking like new money. Like, whoever with her, who invited her to the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's in the Chamber of Commerce next to fucking elected officials. And she's over here with a flask in her hand. Like, she has duality.
All right.
You know what I mean? I'm giving you your flowers a little bit in a funny way. You know what I mean? But the average chick don't got that, player. Let's just be 100. The average chick.
It's just not, I don't know. Me and my girl, we don't talk about that. Like, we don't, if anything, we want our men to look good. So I don't know about that. I don't know.
But at the same time,
you want something to look at, right?
I do, but I know niggas. And
Why did you point at this nigga?
because he
niggas, I'm not gonna lie.
He wasn't even here. He was like, I am niggas sometimes. I did ask if I could still pump gas. I didn't know we couldn't do that no
Yeah,
more.
I'm like, damn, that's why that shit don't work.
Y'all just put me on game.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wasn't
like,
there.
oh, okay, let me start wasting my time.
And my money.
I definitely ain't.
I was gonna say, I hope you're not putting no gas in nobody's car.
No, man,
Oh,
come
okay.
on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, you said there was some baddies at the
Okay.
gas station?
Nah, yeah, I
They
just
do
be
be-
thinking, like,
Yeah.
ooh, I wish
You know what?
the gas station was a more social place.
You know what? You know what you
Social
do
place.
when you're a little bit more mature. I just go like this. This is what I do. If I see you walking past me, I go, "Damn, that's a baddie." But 30 seconds away from now, I'm not even gonna remember her. She just passed by. She's like an NPC. You know what I mean?
It's like a bird.
You know what I mean? Like it just flew past. Her eye.
My bad.
Boy, she could have stabbed you with that side eye. She's like, nigga, I'll slap fire. She did. I hope
went
we
from
caught it on
NPC
camera.
to
Did we
bird.
get it? Did you get it on camera? Because the side eye was critical. He said, like a bird.
I just be talking.
I wish this nigga would call me a bird. Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, so it's for you it's different. But for the average girl who probably wears scrubs to go to work or some uniform or something to go to work, she's just an average girl. There's nothing wrong with her. Just an average girl. Like imagine you're a pretty girl, but just this is probably how the average girl kind of like just dresses when she's dressing not to impress or whatever. Nothing wrong with this. You know what I mean? Cooling like some penguin feet, right? Like, but at the same time, your dude's probably at the house in baller shorts most of the time, slides on, you know what I mean? Probably got a little, a little tank top or a hoodie on or some shit.
Okay.
And then the minute he go to put on some, I need to go somewhere and be presentable clothes, you like, yo, where the fuck are you going?
So wait, basketball shorts. Wait, what type of what are we talking about? Because basketball shorts and a t-shirt and some nice shoes and some. You know
No,
what
I
I'm saying?
said slides, like the shit he was playing motherfucking Madden in all day.
Oh.
And then now he got to pick up and leave.
Okay, so this is the thing. I know the difference. I know the difference between like my nigga clothes. So I know like if he putting on certain shoes or clothes, like if he wearing some shoes he ain't worn in a long time, he finna go out. Of which
Right.
we did not communicate that. So it's less about like how dare you look good in public. It's like where you going that you ain't told me about.
Exactly.
But that it's not because he looked good. It's because I know where them shoes was sitting in his closet, and I know that side of the closet is like special occasion clothes.
Yeah, she wasn't prepped for the fine.
I'll
Like,
be
so
like,
my
where-
nigga
where
about to
am I
leave the
at?
house fine, and why don't I know why you looking fine?
No,
And
he
why I'm
always
not
look
going?
fine.
Where we
It's
going?
just where are you going? Because you told me you was going up the street, or last time we talked, you was going up the street, but them not up the street clothes. Them are, you know what I'm saying?
I like
them is
that.
like going around the corner up the street, and then
This is like a cross town fine.
across town. So, now I'm like, where are you going? But it's not even because he's dressed.
It's because you want to go with him.
Yeah, where the invite?
Yeah, because
See, that's the why y'all gotta go?
because we fun. We fun.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Girls be super fun until they like you.
Right.
As soon as they like you, it's
Rachel
like,
and I have the dopest conversations, but if we dated, I'd be like, this is the last motherfucker I probably want to talk to.
Oh, dead ass.
Because you know why? You know why? Because when we love you, we're responsible to you. And I can say whatever I want to Rachel, and she say whatever she want to me. Why? Because at the end of the day, all we are is a hang up away from fuck this nigga. Like, that's it. I don't gotta go like, nah, I gotta call her back and apologize. A few days will pass by, we'll call each other like the shit didn't even happen, and then go like, you still coming on Saturday? I think I'm gonna be late. But we don't have a responsibility. But once I love you, that's not fun.
Exactly.
See, that's
That
weird
shit
to
ain't
me.
fun.
That's
Like,
weird to me because
because
everybody I've ever...
I'm gonna say wild shit that I thought was funny, and I'm gonna catch you in a bad mood. And then now I'm responsible for not being sensitive to your mood before I said the shit that I said that I thought I was just trying to be funny. You know what I mean?
I mean, all you gotta do is like apologize if it's that bad, eat the pussy, and then move on.
Oh my
But
gosh.
y'all niggas don't know how to apologize and eat the pussy.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that's the problem.
So I need you to say
Yeah,
it in the
see,
mic.
it's like I eat the pussy but not apologize.
No, you gotta do two.
I thought
You
the
gotta
pussy
do
was.
both.
I thought eating the pussy was
Yeah,
the
it's like
apology.
I thought I apologized. No.
What
No,
if
and
you
if you
eat the booty and the
say
pussy at the
it-
same time? What if you booty and the pussy?
No, I need the word.
And the middle part. And the middle part. What if I?
What?
And the middle part.
So what I think though, I think relationship fun and
got a
single
tongue
fun is like two different
fun.
things.
You got
Yeah.
tongue ring?
Like
Who, me?
Yeah.
Duh.
Let me see. Hey. Let me see. Hey.
no, who me?
Okay, all right. I see you, Jay.
Right. Make sure y'all bookmark this. The eating pussy section.
This is what you gotta have. Jive is on the right track. I'll tell you that.
They approved this message.
Stamped it.
And
So is eating pussy when you're single not fun when you're in a relationship?
no, that what? Nah, that's not.
That's
nah.
not what he's
No,
saying.
I'm
That's
saying,
not what he's saying.
relationship fun, like the things you can do as a single man, like I wouldn't mind going to the bar with a girl and we dancing all night and shit, right? But then it's like with my girl, it's kind of like we gotta wake up in the morning.
There's responsibility.
It's like
There's responsibility.
you know, it's like we gotta wake up in the morning. Like can we be home before like 12:30? Like, you know, because it's like as a single man, it's like I might fuck around and go to the bathroom and get a whole nother girl number. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then it's like in a relationship, I'm not gonna do that. So it's kind of like
it's
So
immediate.
that's all the fun
I don't
is
want
though, 'cause
I
you
don't want to
can't
get that.
cheat.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, like
I don't approve that.
like
I don't-
like me
don't
going
do
to the
that.
club is for me to see women, in my opinion. Like I
For
don't.
sure.
I
I
don't
believe
really.
that.
I don't
Nah,
really.
You
go
can't,
with that.
You can't
I go with that.
Because I feel
I'm
like
supposed to go
this.
see women with my girlfriend.
You don't like to listen to
why
music?
not?
You're supposed to take
You
Sam
don't
to the
like
beach.
to
is
be a
what
part
they
of the
say.
vibe?
Why not?
You don't like to experience
If you
like,
have
the environment?
if you have an outgoing woman, you more than likely. I mean, it just depends. Like I don't mind.
So
going
am
to
I
strip
supposed to go
clubs. I
somewhere
don't
and
mind-
look at niggas with my girl?
No, but what I'm
Okay,
saying
just
is
making
like
sure we not on
I
the.
mean,
We're not talking about niggas. We talking about the
we
club.
talk right.
The
So what
club
I'm saying
got
is
music
like,
and got other
The
things.
club got
Yeah.
more
It's a
niggas in it
social-
than they
it's a
got
social
empty
environment.
drink cups. Like, we all know that if it wasn't for free before 11, the club would be a sausage fest because dudes go there waiting for y'all to show up.
Yeah, we go there for the
So
girls.
niggas look like piranhas waiting for a motherfucking cow to wander into the water. Like, let's just be real.
Single niggas go to the club for girls.
That's it.
And then when you're in a
Here's the
relationship,
thing.
it's like,
Here's
yes,
the
I don't have to
difference-
go to the club no
here's the
more.
difference
And then your
between
girl be like,
men
I want to
and
go to the
women.
club. Like,
Men will say,
Because we see more to the club than y'all do. Y'all see
Yeah.
a fucking eating fest. We see fun, social
Y'all see
environment,
900
drinks,
niggas.
music.
right. Y'all like,
no, we don't.
You know why? You know why? You know why?
No.
Because if I wanna get up with
Especially
my man,
a lounge.
I
like-
don't need to be in front of my man to be with my man. I can be like, yo, you wanna get on that mat? You wanna get on them sticks?
we
I
play
don't
the
gotta be in the
game.
same house. You wanna get on
Yeah.
them sticks? And I can put on the headphones. You know me, I was chilling with my homie.
Oh, we could chill. We could really just go smoke a joint and be cool.
And cool, but when we go out to places, women say, I go out to clubs for me. Men don't ever say no silly shit like that.
Nah.
Okay, because,
I do not go
because,
out
like,
to a club
I
for
don't know.
Now
me.
we know.
I feel like all
Now
of
we know.
us
Thank
can
you.
agree. All of us women here can agree. Like we have gone to a club or a lounge with our girls, got a section, had the most fun. Might have a nigga to pop up, but really, if it's just us, we're fine with shaking our ass and getting drunk with our
But
friends.
you know why? You know why? Because women have a different dynamic with sex than men do.
True.
Y'all have a different dynamic. At any point in your life, there are 4 people in your phone who, if you call them right now,
Would drop dick
Would
right
dro-
now.
right
now.
deliver dick faster than motherfucking fucking
Pizza
Fed-
Hut.
Yeah, cancel
I don't
his the rest of his night.
Uber.
Cancel the.
Like, oh yeah,
That
I was
motherfucker
with my
will-
kid, but don't
that-
worry about it. We good.
I'm
Come
about
on.
to say that motherfucker will lie to his children
They-
to show up. That is not the average dude's reality. The average dude don't got 4 women in their phone that's just gonna drop what they're doing
You ain't pimping.
and
right?
come service. That's your whole problem. If
And see-
you've been pimping since been pimping.
girls-
That's your problem.
Girls always gonna say, "Oh, you fucking with the wrong woman." No, I'm
Nah,
not.
I'm just saying, I'm an average dude.
These are great women that I'm fucking with. They just not going for anything. I can't just be like, "Hey, what you doing tonight?"
Right. What you mean? What you doing? It's 11:30. And it's like,
It's kind of late pimping. That's why you got to plan it in advance.
no, but
So
y'all,
would you
but y'all
go-
don't. But y'all don't. You can call a nigga like, girl, I'm gonna call this nigga at 1:30. I bet you he eat the pussy, and then you'll be right.
That's not our fault though.
Yeah, niggas do gotta stop being easy.
Yeah, we do. We
Gotta
do.
stop
Y'all
being
gotta
easy.
have some
Some
easy female
standards.
suitors.
So if you gonna be a
But
hoe,
would you
man,
go to the strip club with your girlfriend?
no.
I don't really. I go to the strip club for other reasons. Like, for one, my ex, she ain't even like girls, so it's like, why we in here?
Yeah, like not
You don't
every
even
girl
like that
has like
shit.
that homoerotic fantasy. Like I like to see a girl's titties. Like
She said she ain't had that, so it's like, what we in here for? Cause I'm in here like,
Because I want
to ogle women.
I'm trying to touch
Save
something.
some money.
I'm trying to touch something.
Together. Like, you don't want to go out with your girl?
I just feel like we should do more like less demonic things together.
like
What's
Like
wrong
we should
with
go
the
like
strip
to the
club?
water park or something.
Yeah, like,
we should go
why
do
the
like.
fuck we
But
can't
every
just
now and then, y'all can't go to the strip club or, like...
listen. I need to stay out of the strip club as a single man. So me getting in a relationship is kind of like
you are.
I'm trying to definitely stay the fuck out the strip
Right,
club.
like you
as
are
a-
like you're
why am I here?
enabling an addiction.
Yeah,
like, why
like, I
would
be
you do that?
in here. Like,
So-
what?
so
you,
I have-
why
I
do
already
you
got
want
a
me
problem
in
with
here?
my
Like,
cell phone.
they
Like,
be-
have you
the
seen my
strippers
browser
love
history?
me. Like, why would you want me there?
You don't want to
like,
go
are
into
you
a place
Are you serious?
that people already know me by my first name.
They know me. They like,
Why
can
would
we
you?
come on? Like, I'm
You know
like,
that you job. It's been a while. I was
Come on,
just
like-
you know, I got my lady with me now. I gotta.
but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I do need to just go to the strip club with my
Well, old lady.
Well,
let
I-
her
I
have fun.
I got a question for you, and this is something I've been wondering. As
Okay.
a man, when you're looking for your female, your significant other, when you decide to get into a relationship,
Mhm.
are you looking for someone that's going to better you in a sense, or are you looking for your friend who's going to do the same exact shit as you, a homie? Like, what are you looking for? Because it sounds like you guys want to do right, but you're doing wrong. So
What?
you looking for
No,
somebody
I'm
to
saying,
save you in a sense.
If I'm not in, if I'm like, oh, I'm not going to the strip club no more. I'm gonna get a girlfriend. That's, you know.
But it looks like you're
I
trying
would,
to,
I would
like,
love
trying
that.
to-
I would love for my girl to be on some veteran shit and not being like, oh, let's go, and then looking at me like I'm boring because I don't want to go. Like, damn, I'm trying to break an addiction. I'm trying to break an addiction. Love ass. Like, but all right, fuck it, let's go.
So you're looking for somebody.
Let's go, and then don't be mad at me when when I got 3 strippers in my DMs, like, you know, because like it's kind of
You ain't gotta have them in your DMs. Why can't y'all just?
they
enjoy
just
the
follow
show?
me because I'm a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Rapper shit.
Well, I feel like I feel like this. Like I enjoy strip
It's a
clubs,
business opportunity.
and
Exactly. But
I
your girlfriend ain't going for that. She gonna be like, that's the same stripper from the car last night. What the fuck you doing? Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
why did we go?
When it gets to that point,
Why did we go? I can't network.
nah, cause
I can't grocery shop with my cousin at the strip
my
club.
gosh, this thing. I can't hear my cousin with the groceries.
Yeah, I think okay, if you feel like you cannot have clear boundaries in an environment like that, then sure. But I was looking at this conversation that these married people were having, and this man said that it took him a while to actually be friends with his wife because he was holding her to a standard and expectation that he thought married life would bring him to.
Mm-hmm.
He expected this, white picket fence image,
Right.
and he expected that to be what makes him better as a man. But when she wanted to go out with her friends more and go to lounges and like kind of hang out, go to these different public spaces, he made her feel really bad about it. Like she wasn't growing enough. She wasn't growing with him. And so they almost divorced because he was like, you're bad for me. I don't want to do those things anymore. But really, he was already doing those things in secret. He just didn't want to do those things with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, bitch, I'm trying to live life. Like, we married, but I ain't dead. Like, I still want to see things. I know your eyes ain't broke. I know you tired of looking at me. Like, let's go look and see people and explore and do different things.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he totally missed out on the part of growth with his wife
Mm-hmm.
for all of those years of actually understanding what it felt like to become one with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And once he started exploring those things that he would typically do with his friends, but he ended up doing with his wife, and they ended up going to a different country and exploring with another woman, and that was like super liberating for him and her, and didn't think that he would ever do that in his life. Now he's like, I don't want to go out with the niggas. I want to go out with my wife every time because we have a ball every fucking time. I feel free with her, and because I don't have to hide who I am around her, I feel like I've grown as a man. And I think a lot of men are afraid to explore that with women. I'm not really sure why.
I think it's kind of like 50-50 because it's like it sounded like she stayed down until he grew into that space to.
Yeah, there was an ugly. There was an ugly phase.
Like, yeah,
that
it
he
was
in.
like for a few years. It's like
he was kind of starter dreads, and she stuck in for the starter
right
dreads.
now. A girl
And
not staying down. For
now
that.
he got hang
She
time,
just-
and now it look good. But
She gonna try to break you. She gonna be like,
Yeah,
she gonna know you don't want her to go out, and she gonna be like, I'm just not gonna come home.
I mean, he was getting upset because she was still going out. She was like, okay, well, I'm out.
Yeah,
Like,
then they do you even worse when they go out. So it's
but
kind of like,
I mean,
Right.
I think that's the assumption though. Like, if you have somebody that is just enjoys to enjoy life,
Mhm.
and they go out and enjoy life without you, it doesn't always mean they having a nigga to enjoy life with. They probably just out with their friends. Girls really enjoy hanging out with their friends.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, women have lived experiences, men have lived experiences, and just like Brianna was like, most of y'all niggas ain't shit. Some of y'all are, right? Like most of y'all motherfuckers be lying. Some of y'all niggas be telling the truth. Some women are really just outside to just get some fresh air.
Yeah.
But most of y'all motherfuckers is outside entertaining options because niggas are like mosquitoes. You gonna get bit by one of these motherfuckers if you go outside. There ain't no way you go out every weekend, Thursday through Sunday for 4 years, and you ain't got bit by one mosquito? One. I refuse to believe.
I feel like if a girl, what time is it right now? So it's 11:18.
I think it's a trust.
We can go downtown right now. I bet every last one of y'all can get at least one decent nigga that without y'all don't even have to look him in his eyes. He just gonna see you and be like,
And approach you with
He
it.
gonna approach you and you gonna be like, this nigga alright. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
But
you know.
it's if you're gonna.
Yo,
entertain
you
that.
wasn't with us when we was at Vichi's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
Yo.
that's not entertaining. Like, that to me, that's just having a good time. That's no.
It's just
to
a
my
good time.
knowledge-
I just
Niggas
want
throwing
women to feel the same way when they see they nigga having a good time.
So
Right.
me and Goddess took Jive out, and he had an experience of being a bad bitch for a night.
I did.
Uh-oh.
I did.
He did not know what it was like
It was
to
liberating.
go out and not have to pay for
no-
shit.
Nigga, it is.
So
It's
That's the
everything
bad
they
bitch
said it
treatment.
was.
that's the bad bitch treatment.
It's
Okay.
everything they
So-
said it was.
Literally.
better?
Listen, Jive was in
I
the
don't know
back
nothing
seat.
about that. Like,
Hold on.
Jive was in the back seat, and it was so funny. So we was just fucking with these niggas because they took our parking spot when we pulled out. So I rolled back around and was like, I'm gonna say some shit like, you gotta park there, or you gotta pay to park there. I said some bullshit, right? And I was just fucking with them. And they was like, well, shit, where y'all about to go? We was like, we about to go to Vichi's. And they was like, okay, bet. So they followed us to Vichi's. Jive in the back, like, do they know that I'm back here? And I'm like,
Yeah, I was nervous because they.
I
you know
was
what I mean?
like, nigga, chill. Like, this is not that. Like, we literally just chilling. Like, they was some niggas that just wanted to have a good time, and we was some people that wanted to have a good time. They didn't even trip that Jive was there. They got this nigga drunk too. And it was a good time. All we did was dance, laugh, cuss out some foreign white people,
Oh yeah.
and get
They
drunk.
acted up, and I had a ball. I was a bad bitch for like 3 hours. It was amazing, actually. I understand why these bitches want a whole summer to do that. Like, I had 3 hours. If I could stretch that bitch over 3 months, I'd have did it. Like, goddamn. 90 days of this, nigga, I'd be a whole nother animal. It was amazing. Like, That's why we don't trust y'all.
Come
It's
on.
summertime. Stay your ass here.
nobody.
It's not about to be out there. Nigga done bought you 6 lemon drops.
Yeah, y'all fucked around and let me see it. I bet you she don't never leave this house. Like, what?
But my thing is like there were no, to my knowledge, there were no numbers exchanged.
I didn't see any of that.
There were
for sure,
no
for sure,
like
for sure.
extra
The dudes were decent dudes. The dudes were decent for sure. They were decent dudes. I chatted them up. They was cool. They was like from out the way or whatever, and it was real cool.
Do you think the experience would have been the same if you were out with her than if you was out with him? Because, you know,
Nah, yeah, it'd
he
been different.
definitely stopped them from grabbing your ass, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely,
I might have been
somebody would have been like,
because I got a little size,
Yeah, they
so
like-
it might have been
he might at least be like your husband's brother. Like, maybe y'all not together, but he might
Well,
be like.
I think the difference probably was that both of them were very professional.
They were.
men.
They had their own businesses and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I think that they weren't regular niggas like just.
Because they came in the range. They came in the
only
range.
crazy behind
Yeah,
doors.
came in the range.
That's why we cuss out them white people because they was just leaning on that nigga car like, damn.
He came in the range, the one with the fucking that got the shit in it.
Yeah, and he done souped
Please
it up.
be done being a bad bitch, please, real soon, bro.
You wanna come out? You wanna
hop off, bro.
He had the lights and
I
all
was
in his
like,
car.
oh my goodness. It's
But
giving baller.
It's giving.
I learned
black
how to do-
excellence.
Right. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my goodness.
So I think
Black
that
excellence
kinda
is
matters.
crazy.
It
That's
is.
why your girl can't go out. Because you
Exactly.
driving a Camry and she out here talking about this nigga living black excellence.
And I fucking Range
Like,
Rover.
what are you talking about? Black
I just had to get my
I'm
battery
trying.
jumped
Okay.
off.
Y'all gotta stop being
I
jealous.
am trying.
Y'all gotta stop
I
being
don't
I'm
gotta-
jealous.
not trying to be
I
jealous.
don't
You out
gotta
here
stop-
saying this nigga is black and excellent.
What's wrong with that? Why
He's a
did I give
professional nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but I love you. But I love you though. But I love you though.
Yeah, you just admitted that you couldn't be around bad bitches under that atmosphere. Like
I
you
never
would.
admitted none of that.
Well, you
I
have
did
an
not.
ass.
I ain't say nothing like
You
that.
said that you have an ass problem. You have an ass addiction.
No,
so
I can be around bad bitches. It's like something about me being around strippers, like the naked bad bitches. I'd be like, oh, okay, let's see if we can, you know.
Here's this $40. What can we do with this?
What can we?
Is Hoflation caught up with us? Because it's
Oh,
still
it's
$40.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's really like $150.
Oh, damn.
But
What do you get with 150?
Your heart desire.
hey, come
My
out.
nigga had
We
the
can
side.
go out if y'all want to.
Did you hear the side? That nigga said,
We can.
We can go out, you know,
I'm
because I'm
just
single.
curious. I'm curious what
I
you
ain't never,
can get
I've
with
never,
150.
I've never.
But-
It's not worth it, but it is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
okay.
crazy.
It's fun. It's
fun.
like I'm out having fun, but it's like I wouldn't try my girlfriend with that same type of fun.
Why not?
I like the way you put that. Okay.
Cause she'll be like, "What are you doing?" You know.
Okay, so what do you
so
call
now
fun?
you got me
That
thinking
shit, though.
like you.
You really, I mean, you probably can spend more. Like, you know, you just go spend a couple dollars on a stripper. I promise you, they do things to you. Like, it's not just
I ain't gonna hold you. I've
pole
had some.
dancing no more. That shit's been dead.
I've gone to the clubs with some when I was in the military, and I've seen some of my battles like disappear and come back.
Yeah, you disappeared
Need-
about 5 songs.
And come back needing to borrow money.
I'm about to go to bed, y'all boys.
Yeah, like motherfucker be broke,
It is like, you know.
and they be married, and the motherfuckers be like, I
Wait,
don't
so
know how I'm gonna
you,
tell
so
this
you
woman.
have sex with them?
Nah, I
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds like a yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
I do not have sex with strippers in a strip club. I've never done that.
One time, one time.
$150 get you?
Sex.
I mean, it depend on
I'm just. I mean, if it's not sex, what
y'all
is
about
it?
to make me expose my
Don't
myself.
do it, player. Don't do it, player.
But you ain't got to do
yourself,
it. You're
but
not
you
having
single,
sex with
so you
someone.
ain't
You
gotta
gotta do it.
All right, y'all ever dry humped anybody in y'all life?
You
I
ain't
don't
get no
know.
damn dry humping for 150.
150.
Yeah, it is. It's a lap dance.
Boy,
A real lap dance is dry humping. Like,
why you
For
gotta
sure.
go? Why you
On
gotta
beat.
go? Why you gotta go in the back?
For sure, that is.
no, you're not in the bathroom. You in the.
I said, why you gotta go?
No, you go to the VIP
Because that's what I
section.
paid for. I paid for the VIP.
Yeah, that's for sure. That does happen. He described it quickly, but that
know
is
what?
exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
I didn't
For
want
the
to
sake
say
of
it
this
out loud.
conversation, we'll move on.
I mean, you could if you wanted
First of
to.
all,
Sometimes,
stop.
not every girl is like that.
Q.
Not every girl
First
is
of
like
all,
that.
First of all,
And I
stop.
don't need to be explaining
Stop,
myself.
stop,
Thank
stop,
you, Jive. Get me out of here.
Nadia
Get me out of here.
Nadia is a whole cap because she put these shows together.
Hey,
Why you act like you
Hey.
don't know what time it is,
First
player?
off, my
And y'all
shows
be
don't
wanting to go to the
include
strip
that,
club,
baby.
and y'all be strip clubbing wrong. I'm just saying.
My shows don't include
Y'all
that.
just
Don't
in there
put that
throwing
out
money.
there, boo.
Yeah, you wasting money.
Your shows don't got no private nothing.
No, sir, we don't do all that. You come for the show. You come
Just
for the
come for the show?
not for the private. No,
No
we don't do that.
private. Yeah.
That sounds boring.
I mean, but, so you come for the
I'd
show.
rather sit home and play the game. I'm sorry.
Right. Like, have y'all
You're not gonna see
ever?
live
Have y'all ever? I mean, it's been a long time ago. Have y'all ever? Have y'all ever been to what's that spot down there in Hinesville?
Silver Dollar,
Bottoms
Nah,
up.
not Silver
Big
Dot.
Apple,
Nah, not Big Apple.
Not bottoms up.
Nah, not Bottoms Up.
Players
That's Midway.
Lounge,
Huh?
play. Oh, hold on.
It's the other one.
It's
Play-
the one behind that gate. I forgot what it was called.
I know what you're talking about. It's called play.
True Players.
True players.
True Play. You been to True Players?
That's a spot.
I've never.
Hinesville is crazy. Why is it so turned up out there? That's crazy.
Bro.
Yo.
It's
That
like
should
their
be
own little.
True
turned up
Player
every
is
weekend.
wild.
Every weekend.
Wild. I went there when I was like 23, and I had never been to one before. And then they was like, "Yo, you can't. I always heard my whole life you can't touch the stripper. You can't do that." So my man's was like, "Yo, man, why don't you go fuck with one of them?" And I was like, "Man, nah, I'm good. I was broke." He was like, "Man, I got you." I was like, "For sure." I went back there. I put my hands on the seat, like to hold it, just for my mental, like, yo, I don't want no confusion. She get halfway through the dance. She go, "Why ain't you touching me?" I go, "I can touch you." Turned it into a whole different experience, nigga. What? Up until that point, I had never touched a woman that looked that bad. Nigga, that is sensory overload, nigga. Like, you be like, what?
Well, I went. So I did go to Key West, and we went to.
Now it's getting real.
We went to a strip club, and long story short, the stripper that was giving us a private dance was also on the plane in Atlanta. I had no idea. We talked, and anyway, I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you work here. What the fuck?" And
She was a stripper and a flight attendant?
no, she was flying.
I was like, damn.
She was flying. She was on the plane with me to Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And we just sat next to each other and had a conversation. And
That's
she
dope.
was anyway. That story is even more weird. But all that to say, we went into the strip club, and I was with a guy friend, guy friend, whatever, and paid for the VIP. We went to the back, and I had a ball. Like, it got to the point where she was like, me and her was dancing on him, and whoever came back and was like, tell her not to dance because your ass ain't finna make no damn money. So you need to be dancing on them and not her dancing with you on him. But I'm like, that sucks because I was having a good time.
You don't know
So-
Jesus good, do you?
I know him very well.
You don't know God at all. That's what I'm trying to.
But
That's what
I mean,
just heard.
to me, it's just fun. Like, I mean,
You know why it's fun? Because it's fun to play with men's libido and then walk away with money.
And then expect the man to just be like, okay, that was fun.
That was fun.
Like, no.
You know what I'm saying? Dick harder than a motherfucking re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. Like, yo, this
Didn't even think straight.
Yeah, this nigga is.
Going blind and shit. I don't
Niggas-
know.
Nigga making wild promises. Yo, that's fun for y'all. Like, I got this nigga trying to leave his wife for me.
I don't know what y'all gonna do for Annie's like 7th baby shower.
What?
I don't know what y'all finna do for Annie's 7th baby shower, but she requested strippers. So
7th
I'm about to
baby
turn
shower?
up
How
then.
many?
Shit, who's Annie?
there's a lot.
My
7?
wife.
She wants 7 more kids?
Oh,
yeah, we do. Yeah.
I'm bad with names. I love y'all. Hey, so you saying the baby shower having strippers? I'm in a. Hey, listen.
Say less.
Listen, because I was gonna bring my
Female
son,
or male?
but I can't do that no
Female.
more.
I would prefer female. I
Oh.
don't know what she would prefer, but
Please don't. do
but
me
that
like
is
Henny.
definitely something like that. I was.
Don't invite me to no male review.
Man.
Oh.
And it ain't gonna be
Don't
for
invite me
this,
to
for
no
this
male
upcoming
review.
baby shower.
No, it's not gonna be the
Not
upcoming
for
one.
this one.
Oh, you
No.
said the 7th.
It's gonna because
So she wants 6 after this.
There's a lot of baby showers that are happening.
that are happening for this one baby.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Now, okay.
Different groups.
Okay.
Groups.
My Henny, you already planning more? Whew.
I had to buy some alcohol. I'm gonna be a bartender. I don't even want the hoes. I want the hoes to get drunk and pay me to be that way. That's what I want.
That's the life.
It's like,
It is.
all right, hoes, y'all go do what y'all gonna do, but sprinkle some of that bitch over the bar. Sprinkle some of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there.
We were supposed to talk about a whole nother thing, and yeah, we were supposed to talk about entrepreneurialism and business etiquette. And
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Strippers and booty holes
This is
kind of
definitely
took
part
over
of
this
that.
episode.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Professional etiquette, right?
right.
For sure.
Yeah. Sip, tip, or dip. That is business etiquette. How you doing? How you like us? I know this is a lot.
I want a pizza.
You cooling? You cooling?
I'm hungry too.
You gonna come back? Is this the lady you were telling me about? That's gonna with the dope attitude, the positivity and stuff. Did she shut up? I like it. All right, pound it. Bam.
I'm just soaking it in.
Okay. You married?
I am not. This is
Oh,
really not my
this is a
left hand.
deterrent. This is this is to keep them gas
hand.
station niggas off me. You can't
It's
pump
not
no
my left
gas. You
hand,
can't.
though. It's not my left hand. This is my right hand.
Oh, okay.
Not married.
Okay. You're not married. Okay. I thought it was glistening. I saw the glitter. I got confused.
Look, this I got a Pandora ring
Your
for a
Pandora?
wedding ring. That's a problem for me.
You know niggas don't know that better.
Damn.
You
Oh,
knew
here we
I
go.
did. You knew I
So,
didn't know.
so how much is a wedding band supposed to cost?
A lot.
Because people be like $500,000. Like,
It depends. Mine when I was married, mine cost $5,000. My last one.
5 what?
Stacks.
5,000.
Okay, 5,000.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
All right, we talking about
That's
realistic shit
respectable.
here.
That's
I've
respectable.
been
Yeah.
engaged and my engagement ring was fine.
Five makes sense, you know.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Now that I heard that, I'm gonna get married and get one for like 8.
Let me ask you a question. Miss Brianna.
I'm gonna cut up.
Call me Bree. That's
Bree. I like Brianna. I actually like the name Brianna. Is it cool? I like that name. Miss Brianna, you was
engaged.
engaged, yes. What happened?
Why am I not engaged?
Yeah.
Um,
Niggas don't know how to act?
I wouldn't say that. It just we pretty much just grew apart. We weren't growing together anymore.
How does that happen? I like this.
We were pretty much growing like separately. For me, I had a traumatic experience within our relationship that neither one of us knew how to deal with. And within that, I became a different version of myself that I didn't know. So I was moving in a direction that he wasn't moving in, and he was moving in a direction that I wasn't moving in. We weren't moving together. So that made us
Grow apart. Y'all moving together.
So here's my thing. All right, so check it out. She was just saying this, and this is a hypothetical.
Yeah.
She was just saying how, you know, there's a guy who was saying, look, we weren't going in the same direction for a while, right? And there's some expectations I was having, there's some expectations she was having, but they gave it some time, and they kind of came back. You know what I mean? And on the other side of that, those differences, when they come back together, you know, you almost get to reintroduce yourself to somebody. I feel
Yeah,
like.
she said they separated. They were separated for like a couple years, at least 2 or 3 years, and they lived in separate houses.
Right.
And I think something happened with their kids or someone in the family, and it kind of forced them to communicate more. And then they started dating again. And
Yeah, like I remember like Sinbad, the comedian. He was married for like 6 or 7 years. They got divorced for like 10, and then they've been together ever since then. Like, you know, like I'm not trying to say that's the way it should go, but I think we take those ugly parts of relationships and go, you know, I'm not here for that part. You know what I mean? Like, I like the part where, you know what I mean? Like, when the better or worse part happens and you start growing apart, you forget to check in. Like, I think that in our relationships, we forget to be interested in your story. Like, I wanna, what's your story? Like, you know how we binge watch shows? Not every episode is the fucking most bomb-ass episode. Some of these episodes are just feeders for the next episode because you know what's happening in this episode is going to materialize down the line.
Right.
And sometimes we're with our partner and we're at that episode in their life where it's not coming to fruition or it's not popping, but this stuff is the beginning parts of what's gonna eventually flower or turn into whatever it is. And we get bored because I'm not interested in the dramatic scenes. I just want the entertaining part. I want the fireworks. I want the car chase scenes. I want the, you know what I mean? And then when it comes to the part of the scene that's the character development, we check out. You feel me? It's like, yo, so your character, and this is just me, you know, spitballing. Your character was developing because, you know, you had a life experience. And we don't teach ourselves, we don't teach our kids, yo, you stick with somebody when their character is developing. We just go like, yo, if that wasn't the person that you met, then that's not the person you with. So go ahead and leave. And then you leave, and then what happens? They fuck around and see you on the other side of that character development and go, I should have never left. Oh, you.
That face. Oh my God.
And you know what I mean? And it's just like, why? Because now that you see, you know, what that seed flowered into, now you be like, man, I probably should have stayed there for the
pollination and
you know what I mean? But we leave, like, and it's not just a man to woman thing, it's a woman to man thing. You know, as we're seeing more and more podcasts pop out, we're seeing more and more women say, yeah, man, I left my man because he wasn't in that season.
People are leaving right now.
Yeah, he wasn't in the season of giving, and I just had to have. And then it's just like, yo, my man was stacking and building. It was winter for him, so he was stacking and building. And then you couldn't wait for spring to come. You had to you jumped to somebody else's springtime. You feel me? Because it was springtime for this nigga. This nigga's in winter. But this nigga's in spring. So do I wait for this nigga in his winter, or do I jump to this nigga because he's offering me spring right now?
With that analogy.
Let's go.
When you and your fiance called things off, did you get back to dating, or did you take time for yourself?
Let's go.
I took time for myself. Well, I'm still taking the time for myself.
Okay, and what does taking time for yourself look like? We interrogate. This is an interview to see if you're gonna be a permanent member of the show.
The crazy thing is, me and my ex-fiance, we were high school sweethearts.
Oh, okay.
We separated to be able to grow from high school. We both went to different colleges. We both went to different colleges, and we just really want to know who we were from after high school to, you know, and then we eventually circled back and got back together.
Mm-hmm.
But when that didn't work out, I just decided that I needed to get to know who I was, because within our relationship and the experiences that I've had, like, I was really, really, really close with my mom. And in our relationship, she passed away.
I'm sorry.
So I didn't know life without her, and I was trying to get to know that part of me. However, he wasn't patient enough with me to do that. And even within, like, conversations or anything, like, I told him, like, I think I need some time because I don't want to drag you down whatever rabbit hole I'm about to go down, because I wasn't sure. Instead of him giving me that time, he wanted to, we both decided, because I'm not going to say it's just him. We both decided, but it didn't work out that way.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's almost tragically a beautiful story. Like,
it's like, I feel like with the things that I experienced and what I went through after the relationship, I needed to get to know myself and what I wanted and what I expect from a person. And
good question. Hold on. Ladies, what is an expectation of men that you feel should be standard, but that isn't considered standard whenever you kind of like get pushed back from men? Like, I feel like men should just do this, but y'all act like that's so much to ask for.
Therapy.
Say it in the caption. Say it in the thing.
I think men should go to therapy. I don't think you have to have anything immediately wrong with you to go to therapy. I don't think you should wait until, like, traumatic shit happens. I think that men say all the time that they don't have safe spaces. And I was talking to my boyfriend about this a couple days ago too, because he was mentioning how he doesn't really know the relationship status of his friends. And I'm like, I think that's weird that y'all don't talk about that. Like, whether y'all breaking up with y'all baby mamas or not, y'all just be on the game all day and the relationship shit don't come up.
You know?
And I think it's strange, but then you wait until you're with another woman to bring all of that up when you literally can have a support group with the people that you're around.
That's not how men have relationships.
And that's fine if men don't have relationships that way, but then find a better support group, but don't blame society or the rest of the world for not having a safe space, because the world is not a safe space for all women. We just find community.
Mhm.
So in the same way that women do that, men should be more vigilant in their own community or seeking help from a non-biased person that can give you real guidance and help you work yourself through ass addictions and other.
That was smooth as a motherfucker. That was real good.
And other things, because y'all wait until y'all get in a relationship and then be upset when a woman doesn't have that emotional capacity. And it's like, it's because I'm going to therapy. So
I don't know what to tell
I don't know what to tell you,
Nadia, what you got?
Oh, I was thinking of some basic shit like integrity. Honest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas don't got integrity?
She a soldier. Like, she been in the military. She using all the leadership skills.
Nah, for real. Like, integrity, can you hold yourself accountable? You know what I'm saying? Are you, you know what I'm saying? Do you hold yourself to a standards? Do you have morals? Do you have beliefs? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what you own, because at the end of the day, if I'm fucking with you in that way, I'm looking at my future with you. I'm looking at having our circles intertwined, having our families intertwined. Who the fuck am I bringing around? You know what I'm saying? So
Square business.
that's what I was thinking. Integrity, you know what I'm saying? And therapy, of course, because y'all niggas need it. Y'all need to heal, baby. Because I'm so tired. If I meet a nigga and he start telling me about his ex, like, I'm like, not again. Let the bitch go. She ain't worrying about you. I promise you.
No, let me tell you why. Like, so men don't have relationships the way women have relationships. Because men have relationships based on the fact that he's going to be my, like, if that's my man's, like, he's going to be my break away from that heaviness.
Yeah, facts.
Because I deal, we might not be calculating the way you calculate, but in our minds, we are coping. We're going through the motions. This is why I have a personal belief that men write better songs than women, because that's our outlet.
But what I'm saying is, like,
Wait, what I'm trying to say is like, because we don't have that part, that thing that y'all mainly do. This is my like, yo, like, if my man sees that I'm down, he'd be like, yo, you want to go ball or something? That's him telling me, yo, let's go. That's therapy for us.
okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to go ball? You want to get on the sticks or something? He's not saying, hey, man, what happened to you? He's saying, yo, man, I know something happened. And I know you don't have the space about it, because we don't have that space.
Right.
We locked in doing. When the next time somebody see me, I got to be doing. Because wait.
It sounds like an excuse, but I was in therapy last year, and my therapist didn't make me feel safe at all.
Well, you need
Get another therapist.
Yeah, it's like, damn. It's like, just like, it's like if I got a girlfriend and she don't make me feel love, it's like, go get a new girlfriend. It's like, God damn, I just gotta, ain't shit safe, bro. It's not safe. Like, I'm about to go get another one. I'm about to be on my fourth therapist, and it's like,
Well,
God,
here's the
I don't
thing,
want to
too.
tell nobody nothing else.
And this is the thing. Like, my therapist does not comfort or condone my behavior.
Yeah.
So I can't go to her. Like, I go to her and I tell her nothing but the truth, because I'm expected to hear the truth. She's gonna straight up let me know if I'm on some bullshit or not, and she's gonna tell me, last time we talked about this, this was your behavioral pattern. This is the decision that you made. Now, when we're talking about this is your behavioral pattern, the decision that you made. I don't see any difference. So let's talk about why you're not changing.
Is your therapist a female?
She's a black woman.
She's a black woman.
And I specifically chose her. So you probably need to find somebody. I mean,
Yeah, I don't need another black woman.
No, don't
No
find
offense to black women.
Find a black man, or find a white man, or find
I'm
somebody.
gonna find somebody. I guess
I know
I
somebody.
found
I got
Jesus.
you.
But
Go ahead.
Jesus too. We talk about
You
Jesus
know
in
what I'm
therapy
saying?
as well.
Hey.
But it doesn't help to hear from other sources. But I'm saying that to say, like, therapy and feeling safe is when you feel safe when you know your triggers. You yourself become safer within you.
Holding yourself accountable.
You see, so when you are able to analyze your behaviors from an outside perspective, then you start to recognize your patterns in yourself based on what somebody else is regurgitating back to you about what you do. it is so helpful if you're open-minded. But if you're just going into therapy looking for somebody to coddle you and hold your hand and, you know, tell you that everything is going to be okay, you're probably not going to find that. And if you have a therapist that's doing that, I don't really know if they're actually there for growth, just there to keep your money because you like them. So that, like, it's also a business.
A lot of people need to know that though before, because it's like y'all can easily just say guys need to go to therapy, and then it's like, all right, for what exactly? Like, and then it's like you go to therapy and you realize like, okay, I'm here because everybody told me I need to be here more than I feel like I need to be healed. Because as a guy, like you say, I heal through life, for real, for real. I'll heal through my next situation, or just going to play the game with my homeboys, or go to the studio.
But do you feel like it's really helping you? Like, I could see certain things like being an outlet, and this is something that my therapist had explained to me. There are outlets that help you deal, and then there are actual things that you have to sit down, and she said you have to do homework on yourself. Where you actually practice your growth. Because I'm just going to use the ass addiction again, right? So
she tried it.
This is why there's no place safe for a nigga. It's like,
She wasn't gonna let you escape.
So I'm gonna say that to say, like, let's say for ass addiction or whatever fucking addiction, right?
It's not really an ass addiction.
I know. I'm just labeling as that. So
He labeled it. He said ass addiction.
He did say
I said ass
Claim
addiction.
that,
yeah.
So,
I do like booty, man.
see, you're in a safe place. This is working.
I don't know. Y'all done brought it up about 3 times. I'm like, I don't know.
It's
But
holding you accountable, brother. It's
that's all it is.
Right,
And you know what? You felt safe enough to say that, so you're welcome.
Yeah, the tequila.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the way that we think that therapy is supposed to work, and you're right, it should be mentioned, but I think that like men should just look for that information. Like when I went to therapy, the first time I went to therapy, I didn't really have a reason to go. Like I was single, having my way. I think I just felt kind of lazy and like I needed to do something and I needed some spark. So I was like, let me just go to therapy. And it was great because, you know, she turned into a life coach and was like, okay, well, here's your next step. Like, you know, you don't have any issues going on with your life that you need to work through. So let's figure out what you're going to do with your next step. And then
I think the base understanding for women is it's okay to have emotions.
yes.
It's okay for men.
It's okay
I've been
to
taught
have
that it's okay
emotions.
for men to have emotion.
And it's dope that y'all are saying that, but that's not look, it's not what you hear on the everyday. Like that's
the stigma that y'all portray.
realistically-
Because as women, we don't mind if we want you to have emotion.
nah. I remember I had a conversation. I remember I went to this chick's house.
You just can't be no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
women
Exactly.
prefer for you
Hey,
to
nah,
lack
here you
emotion.
go.
Yeah.
I remember I asked this girl. I was
Like
like,
y'all
went to her house.
prefer that more than a nigga being emotional. Like, cause if a nigga's emotional, he gonna bring up his ex the second time y'all chilling. He gonna be like, yeah, let me tell you about how this time I got hurt.
It
And you gonna be like, oh my God, why is this happening again?
Hold on.
That's an emotional guy.
Hold on. So if you bring it up and we talking about it and we address it, we moving on. I don't want to, when we meet again, oh man, let me tell you what this bitch did. Bro, you supposed to be moving. And then here's the thing. If you still feel that way about your ex, why are we talking? Why are we talking? Why you
Because-
trying to
because-
move on?
wait,
No. You
okay,
can't move on to another person, my nigga. You gotta fix yourself first before you start fucking.
That's not in the nigga Bible.
Because Bree just
Hold on,
mentioned, and
write
this
that
is
down.
something
That's not in there.
and this is something that I want to mention as well,
Nigga-lations.
because
Not nigalations.
It's
because
not in
how
there.
you-
That's not in there. I've read that a few
It's
times.
not in there. They
It's not in
said the
nigga
best way to get over something is to get
Yeah,
under something.
okay, but that's
Praise
why y'all
God.
fucked up.
Praise
That's
him.
why y'all
Praise
fucked
him.
You
up.
could get under a fucking weight bench and bench some weights. You feel me? You don't have to get under the
I'm
pussy.
not doing
You
that.
do that at
I
like
do that,
5:30 in the morning, then you
But-
know,
but
I
here's
mean,
the
you still
thing,
got a lot more day left.
when you get into a relationship, when you get into a relationship, you expect her to have her shit together. You expect her not to have baby daddy drama, right? You expect her not to be fucking with, you know what I'm saying? You expect that exclusivity. You expect that her to be for you and to know that you the nigga that's replacing whoever and to forget about homeboy because I'm coming through. I got what you
But
need.
this is what the thing
But you're
though.
not bringing that.
But here's the thing though, because
expect her to heal you.
when a woman comes to a relationship, a lot of times they bring that story to invoke your chivalry, like the last nigga did me like this, and then I'll never do you like that, and I'm a better man, and then now it's like, and now I got that nigga acting right because he know what the last, and it's like, we can't go to y'all and go, the last bitch did me like this, and then she's gonna go, I'll never do you like that. She's like, why are we still talking
They be
about
like,
that?
oh, you pick lame bitches.
You must be still in love with her.
Wait, hold on.
You
If
must
it's
still
like
be
a
in
one-time
love.
thing, even like 2 times, you still, I got you. But if it's a repetitive thing, come on. Like, come on. At some point, it's got to be like, yo, I don't want to hear about her. You here with me. I'm supposed to be taking your attention. You supposed to be fucking with me. And, like, I'm supposed to make
That
you
part.
forget about that hoe. You feel me? If I'm not doing that,
Me
then
personally,
I'm not doing what I'm
once
supposed
I
to do. We
trauma
don't need
dump
to
on you
talk.
like once or twice, I promise you, it ain't even like that for real with us. Like I might come around and say some shit that I shouldn't have said. I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah, this cool, but it's not that.
Well, I feel like this.
So that's most guys probably.
With what you were saying earlier, and the reason why I asked her this question about did she take time for herself or did she immediately start dating? Because I think that that's a very important thing that men don't do, and y'all just fucking proved it. That y'all be getting up under some shit before you get over some shit.
Yup.
And I think that's part of the reason why y'all don't have a safe space. Again, you cannot blame society for not creating a safe space for you because it is your space to create.
No, but here's the thing, though.
Hold on.
Okay,
And
go
then
ahead,
I want to also mention that with the trauma dumping thing, I'm not opposed to talking about exes and all of that stuff, but if it's taking over the conversation, that's too much. If maybe 3 months or 6 months from now, I do something that's triggering, that reminds you of something that your ex did that was triggering, I think that's fair to bring up and say, hey, this is triggering, and we can talk about it then. But I don't think it's fair for the lack of responsibility of saying, well, this is just how I deal with things, and it's working for now. Well, it isn't, because, I mean, no shade, but if you're looking for a certain type of woman, then you have to behave as the man that's ready for that type of woman.
For sure.
So if you want a woman that is prepared for you, then you got to be prepared for her, meaning tackling your demons, tackling your addictions, doing the work so that you can.
No more ass, buddy.
I mean, I'm not saying no more
Until
ass.
she wants me to go to the strip. It's like, damn, I done did 6 months, no strip club, and now you want me to go here. All right, come on, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Don't be mad at me.
Okay, but here's the thing. Women, you just said like women or men, you can't be mad at society, but y'all have y'all societal order. So you like, y'all don't have it, but we do. You can't be mad at us. Like,
we had to create that.
But as men, we are not only not taught that emotional intelligence, we're not supposed to even have these things. So we're taught this stoicism, right? We're supposed to be these unmovable, unshakable, just no matter what happens. I saw the thing with the judge lady, and she was like, "And my husband," and then when I cried, he just stood there like a rock. And that's not a reality for every dude. Like, some of us have, emotional range.
Like, bro, who his wife, he's the old NBA player, and his wife got the OnlyFans.
Right.
It's like, why she expect him to just be like, oh, okay.
Right, like,
yeah,
so
that was wild.
So what I'm trying to say is,
That's a mess.
If in my formative years,
that's the type of guy who get married right there. A guy who's like super
But you
calm.
married somebody from OnlyFans.
I mean,
that's
did she have an OnlyFans 15 years ago?
No, but she was like a stripper.
She was on a.
Truthfully, I seen one of her videos the other day, and she need to stop, man. She need to go and get that shit up, man. You wasting time,
The
man.
money
you
didn't catch it. The money wasn't coming in right. She had to do.
It ain't coming in from that. I don't believe that shit. Ain't nobody paying for that. Ain't nobody
She
paying
did
for
say
that
she was
shit.
getting broke off. Those were her terms. Like, she getting broke off. That's what she
y'all
said.
know I got a booty addiction. I had to look.
I mean, we know now.
Brianna,
what you got to say? What you got to
I had to go look.
I feel like everything that you're saying about men being raised a certain way, all that is cool. But once you hit your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s,
it doesn't just miraculously happen.
No, it doesn't. It is not about it
nobody
miraculously happening. But it's like, now that you have the information, then utilize the information. You can't keep saying, well, this happened to me when I was 16, or this is how I was raised back then, so this is how I'm going to be. You literally can change your life. You literally can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're just choosing not to. So you can't make everybody else fall in line with what you're doing. If everybody else is going in this direction and you still want to go this direction, you can't make everybody else be like, hey, this person over here ain't got no food and water. We should probably throw them something over here, a little life jacket or something. No, that nigga want to go swim in the motherfucking ocean. Let that nigga swim in the fucking ocean. It's a life raft right here. But he said, fuck that shit. He gonna bear back the ocean.
What's in that Vask?
Tequila.
Okay.
Moral of the story is really hard being a man, boy. This shit is crazy, boy. It's strict out here, boy.
Right.
I done learned so much shit, and I just gotta break all that shit down. No,
Right,
nigga,
like,
you're
because-
wrong. Go to therapy and change it.
Right.
And it's all because somebody hurt my feelings one time, and I can't keep moving along that way. But it's fucked up. Like, shit, she hurt my feelings. What the fuck that got to do with me? I'll be all right. No, I'm just playing.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
ain't
thinking,
gotta go
like,
to therapy. Therapy ain't for everybody. Like, it don't have to be therapy, but you have to deal with it. You cannot bury it. You cannot push it aside. You can't be nonchalant about it. You got to deal with it and heal from it.
Yeah, and I'm trolling,
But here's the thing,
I do believe in doing the work to better yourself and heal yourself. Like, I'm not the type of person to just deal with a new person knowing I'm fucking heartbroken over some shit. Like, I definitely agree with what y'all saying.
No, I do agree. It's not disagreeing. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's idealism versus realism. Should it be that way? Yes, it should be that way. But is it that way? You have to say no. It's obvious it's not that way.
Not all the time.
So you have to, you know what I'm saying? In order, we're all artists in here, right? We have to pick people up where they are and take them to where you want them to be artistically. You know what I mean? You can't just go, I'm here, get here. Like, I need to pick you up. I need to connect with you where you are and then bring you along. And there's a lot of, and for women, y'all are already at that point. Like, I get the therapy, I do the thing, get here. And it's like,
let me ask you this. You got a good job, right? You make some money, right?
I make a couple dollars.
Right. Would you deal with a chick who didn't make all that money?
Yes, I do that all the time.
Do you have a choice for real?
Why would you? So
because money is not.
How much money do women really make?
Hold on. I'm not talking about just money, okay?
Like how much?
Okay, wait.
I'm talking about somebody who's not at your status. So I read this shit one day, right? This chick was in a bar or whatever, and she saw this dude who was making a lot of money or whatever, and she was like, you know, ooh, whatever. He was like, let me ask you this: would you deal with me if I was broke? Would you come at me? And she was like, I probably wouldn't. And you know, he looked at her. He was like, well, what you think I think of you?
I remember that. I think
you see what I'm saying?
I think
so why would I take my time? I'm not saying I'm a bougie bitch or none of that, but I work hard to get what I got. You know what I'm saying? So, and I did certain things to make sure I'm where I'm at. I made certain decisions. So if I know everybody ain't like me, of course. Yeah, I got it. I was raised this way, whatever. But if I at one point decide to make these decisions and get where I'm going, why didn't you do that? What stopped you from doing it?
I feel like realistically,
I'm not a fancy person. I'm a regular ass nigga. But I chose to do things that I knew would make me successful. So why didn't you? What stopped you from doing it?
Because I think everybody's successful. First of all, I think everybody's successful. Everybody.
Oh, they don't want to hear that.
No, what I mean is, if you wanted to chase ass, you chased it.
Right.
If you wanted to be in the club all weekend, you did that. You know what I mean? Like, whether what you chose to succeed in got you further in life, that's another thing. Right. There's a lot of niggas that just, you be like, I heard women like, he a dope boy, he ain't did nothing. Like, cause the goal was to be a dope boy. Yeah. He did that. Like, so there was no plan for the money. He's living a dream.
That's what he want to do.
So if that nigga's a dope boy, and every other month or every fucking tax season this nigga needs for you to help him re-up, cause you got 3 kids and he needs some re-up money, that's the dream. He living the dream. Whether or not it makes him successful in the meaningful ways of life, that's another thing. But did he do exactly what he wanted to do? Did she do exactly what she wanted to do? Yes, she did.
Well, then I guess it's what you're looking for. Because for me, I'm like, yo, if we going to build, you got to come with something to build with. You can't just come with empty pockets. I need some tools. You feel me? Like,
I also think...
To answer your question, women's is making money.
But I also think women making money and men making money is 2 different things. Because a woman is like, I'm making money, and her tax return say $58,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, congratulations. And a man is like, nigga, I was making that like when I was 19, so it's kind of like, but I was still broke.
But y'all thinking monetarily wise, like you ain't got to.
But no, we talk about money. What are we talking about?
Like you could be an artist, you could be a dope ass artist with some talent, and I'll market you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like there's
but you're okay. You're a little bit more entrepreneurial.
Yeah, you on that type of wave. I mean?
But for
another woman is going to be like,
woman,
what's your credit score?
Like
or,
if I made $75,000 a year to a girl making $40,000 a year, I'm broke.
Or nah, you probably actually would be a rich nigga to her. You never know.
Nah, because
there's girls out here who see a guy with $5,000 and that's a nigga with money.
That's a nigga with stability, probably.
No, that's a
Maybe.
nigga who just got $5,000. Like, that's not money. Like, what are we talking about?
See, but y'all still going to money, though. For me, as a woman, it's not all about money. What else are you bringing to the table? You feel me?
I don't know. I feel like a nigga show a girl a $5,000 and it kind of might throw off her judgment on money because she'll see a guy.
The average girl, again, not the entrepreneur.
Yeah, not every girl, but
you know what I mean?
another guy might only pull out $100 and she'll be like,
$40.
I seen 5,000 the other day, and it's like,
I think it's also intentionalism. If the dude has $5,000, but he don't mean you no good, but the dude has $500 and he means the world for you.
I don't know.
That's what I think you mean. Like by the what else do you bring to the table? I bring my intentions. I bring my integrity. I bring those things to the table. Like this $500 is for the growth or whatever. This dude is just gonna splash this $500, $5,000, whichever way. He don't really even care. You feel me?
Right.
But a lot of times, I think what he's saying is that $5,000 or $50,000, whatever the money, whatever monetary amount it takes for you to be distracted. That guy knows how to splash that in front of you and then go, oh, she just needs to see this.
Those are the women that go for polyamory. Genuinely.
With the mic creep.
Right. That shit sounded like she dropped the mic like, and that's that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nah. So, I just think, okay, let's skip to another conversation real quick. We had a lot of fun here. Entrepreneurialism. How hard is it to be a meaningful entrepreneur?
It's not for the weak-hearted.
You gotta have faith in yourself.
It is not for the weak-hearted.
You gotta have faith in yourself.
Definitely, for sure.
You gonna wake up one day and be like,
and you
I ain't got shit going on. What I'm about to do? Should I go get a job? And it's like, you go get a job, at the interview, you gonna be missing your job that you supposed to be doing. So it's kind of like, you gotta have faith in yourself.
But you work for yourself, right? You bet on yourself?
Yes. He said, it was just.
Yes. So, what keeps you from going back? What keeps y'all from going back into the job market? Because I do this, but I also have a main job. Like like I funnel some shit through. You know what I mean? Trying to, whatever. So I'm like a day walker. Like y'all a straight night.
Entrepreneurial world. So I still do have a job as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So we over here.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I put everything with my business first in a sense, but I still keep my job for now.
For sure, I understand.
You know what I mean? But what I in my job is I'm an esthetician, so I work at a spa, so I'm kind of still doing
exactly yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, no, my life is completely different than what I do here. I'm a home mechanic. I don't do nothing that I do here translates to what I do.
You're a mechanic?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I just,
So you good with cars and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm alright. I keep a job.
I keep a job.
Keep a job. I mean, because there's some motherfuckers that, they fix cars, for their life. And they be knowing all the models of all the engines.
Yeah.
And they and that's a 464, and you can take that down. And I'm like, man, look, is it broke? And is it broke? What's the matter with it? I'll fix it. If you give it to me and it's broke, when you get it back, it's fixed. I can do that part. I'm not you know what I mean? I'm not going to be in Hot Rod magazine looking at the next Hemi coming out. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? But I know cats that are on that, and it's cool. You know what I mean? But that's not my whole life. You feel me? My life is really the art scene. This is what I love. I love this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just happen to be good at that. You know what I mean? It's not my passion. It's not my calling, but I can do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? I remember this old song from Tribe Called Quest. The dude, Five Dog, he said in the song, they noticed me first for singing, but that was not my calling. They said I could sing when I was a kid, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. You feel me? So when he stayed true to his calling, we all know, that's the god of hip hop. You know what I mean? One of the gods. You feel me? So it's I can be a mechanic, sure, but that's not what my heart is. I do it because like it helps funnel the shit to the shit that is my heart.
Yeah.
That
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm jealous of the cats that like bet it all on themselves. Like Rachel bet it all on herself. Like when we first started talking, she was still working in like an industry, you know, helping with at-risk youth or whatever. And I don't mean that to belittle it, but like she bet it all on herself and was just like, next thing I know, without warning, she was like, no, I'm working for myself and I'm just doing it. And she was just out here. I'm like, nigga, I would never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm petrified at the idea of falling that hard. And she's just out here flying. So when I see y'all cats out here, complete musicians, complete entrepreneurs, I'm like, I got my toe kind of in both. You know what I mean? Because I never trusted myself enough to fly that high. And y'all niggas just fly to me. You know what I mean? But I be like, nigga, if I fall off, I got too many kids. Y'all got me bent up. I need these benefits. Like,
I don't even think you should be jealous. Like that shit really like you did it right in my opinion. Cause it's like when I think about being a rapper, it's like I did take a lot of time doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? And now like this last 2 years is like, oh shit, I'm actually getting money now. Oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So people looking at me like, oh, okay, what do you got going on? You know, but it's like it took a long time. Like I don't think I recouped shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
for the time.
Like I'm still like, bro, I got like a good 5 years of like this shit gotta like, cause I want to recoup. But same time, you know, I be looking at my friends, all of them be at work all day, and I'm like at the studio, just like I should go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I should go to work. But same time, you know, I got a few hustles. You know, I'm like he a mechanic. I'm a longshoreman.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? You know,
okay. Yeah, yeah.
14.
You know, I LA, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, I go out there a couple days a week, you know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do, I get on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I used to be a waiter and shit. You know, I'm gonna make sure I pay my bills.
For sure.
You know,
No hating that. No hating that. You know what I mean? So, what do you think is the big push in the black community towards entrepreneurialism? Why do you think that's happening?
Niggas are lazy.
We
Niggas are lazy.
I think it was more so of COVID. When people got laid off, they had to figure something out. When people started losing their jobs, they had to get something going. And not to mention during the time, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of they passed something to where it was easier to become incorporated, and you also got like a bonus or something. Like if you, it was a PPP loan or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the resources are there now. We are aware of the resources. We have access to the resources. In the past, we didn't have those options.
Okay.
Before those were only available to white people. You had to have a banker that knew how to tell you how to invest your money.
Or you just really had to know what you were trying to do. Like even right now, a lot of people are getting LLCs, and not to knock anybody with an LLC, but we really, as black people, we would be better off like opening up a corporation, you know what I'm saying? Opening up like a real foundation and like trying to figure out how to hire a few other black people, you know what I'm saying? Because we're lazy. You know what I'm saying? Even you like, I'm trying to figure out how to get to this position, so I ain't got to do all this. You like, shit, I'm delegating shit. It's like, it would be much better if we don't just get an LLC, and, cause LLC, what you gonna get? They gonna give you $5,000 or in a credit card, and it's like, all right, now, if you touch anything, you in debt instantly. So, the best thing to do is to not touch anything, but what niggas about to do that? They just gave me $15,000 in credit. Like, the average nigga's about to go do something.
Whatever that is.
He about to do something. So it's like we don't need that as much as we need to like really go get the real knowledge. The PPP shit was a scam. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like that's what it was. Like, okay, you ate. Like, what's next? Like, we need to be figuring out how to hire 100 people.
And if
Like-
y'all ain't got employees, I heard they coming after y'all because y'all got to prove y'all had employees.
Yeah. And you need
So
need employees. You never gonna make millions without them.
So here's the thing with entrepreneurialism, right? The idea you work for yourself. Isn't it hard to kind of find people in that kind of environment who are willing to work for you? Because if we all have the entrepreneurial spirit, we're all trying to be the captain of our own industry. We're all trying to be the head.
It's all about funding.
It should be a partnership.
It's all about funding. If I had a real
It should be like a mutual benefit, benefit. Like if I'm bringing something here, it's because I'm getting something out of it, and then as a result, it's a mutual benefit.
Let's just say
the
like
mutual benefit is money.
Let me
So
say
like
it is.
for my industry, I hire all the time, and I hire other owners / independent contractors. So I don't have any employees. So everyone that I hire also works for themselves. And they work with me because I'm either going to pay them what they ask or more.
Okay.
And the clientele that I have hire me because I have like a very strict task list that even if the person that I hired doesn't do the job correctly, I take full responsibility and I complete the job to the standard that I said it was going to be. And just to let you, I have a cleaning company that I do besides bartending, and so I don't have, I hire other people that own their own shit too, that have their own motion. So really, the benefit of working with me as an independent contractor is maybe the fact that you are protected under the insurance. So if you break something, it doesn't fall on your business; it falls on mine. And so, I mean, I guess that's kind of where the benefits are, perhaps. But yeah, I kind of would love to step away from, having to do that.
Doing that, it'd probably be a lot cheaper if you just pay somebody like $15 an hour.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. But I tried that, and what happens is I don't get the detail that I need, and I don't get like the passion for it. I need an expert. I need somebody that knows what they're doing or wants to know what they're doing. Wants to know what, and it's cool. I train people at 15. So if they don't have their own whatever, I'll gladly train you at 15 an hour. But my pricing and my pay is not even necessarily for me to make a great profit, but for me to ensure the quality of what I'm providing. Right. So, yeah, but I would love to hire somebody else to check the homes for me.
Yeah. I also feel like we got to get away from, not get away from them, like do them, but like our passion projects. That's the shit that we need to be doing when we like 40, 50. Because it's not going to make us the money right now. Like, it's shit that, like, I really wish, like, just how you say, like, you got to learn, like, and then you can't just say, like, I wish when I was 16, I was just like, fuck the music, let me just go be a businessman. Because then I still would be a rapper right now, but I would have my businesses. Like, now it's kind of like, oh, shit, I'm really a businessman. Let me, like, take this serious for a few years. And, I can still be a rapper, but it just, I don't know. It just, I wish I put the passion beside and went and got the money. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, if with a passion project, I'm not really worried about quality all the time. It's more like, let's get production. Like, and then that's where the money comes. You know, that's what the white people do.
Yeah, I agree.
How we feeling? Cool?
Good.
I know you feeling fine.
I need another shot. Okay.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry as hell.
Y'all hungry? It's midnight.
What time is it?
They got pizza and wings in the back at King Oliver's. Go ahead and order on Uber Eats and DoorDash.
You got what?
The chicken wings, it do be busting. I might have to give me some.
I'm more like trying to fuck with like some Taco Bell, like trying to fuck up some Taco Bell. You feel me? Or, like,
I do not fuck with Taco Bell no more.
Box, bro.
I don't know nothing about no Taco Bell.
Taco Bell do not have. They be having that. I used to be a Taco Bell fan. My family know, man, but I don't fuck with Taco Bell like that no more.
I got some Chinese earlier.
You said who?
What you mean?
You said Chinese?
You talking about Taco Bell? You said the Chinese food.
Because Chinese food don't taste the same.
Chicken and rice.
Where you from?
I know the best Chinese takeout place.
New Orleans. Okay, yeah, that's different. Y'all got different seasonings down there.
Who?
Okay, it's in Georgetown. It's called China Walk.
Nope.
Best. No. The
China Walk is good, but it's not the best.
The best that I've had.
Y'all got some good stuff, but y'all know how to fuck up some food. I'm just saying, look.
Where do you get your?
You a little bougie.
She's trying to go get. She's trying to go get a beefy bean burrito. Like,
no, I'm not.
I do not trust her stomach right now.
I'm trying to get. Hold on. Taco Bell is 12 o'clock food. It's 12 o'clock.
Taco Bell is, I'm fucked up high.
12 o'clock food.
I will eat air before I eat Taco Bell. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would just sit there and just.
I have not
breathe.
Been satisfied with a Taco Bell meal in years.
It's 12 o'clock. We're not talking about where you get an option right now.
Like, a white people taco is crazy.
All right, Waffle House. How about that? Waffle House? You fuck with Waffle House?
Sometimes you don't feel like
I miss Waffle House, but I get heartburn when I go there.
Yeah, I don't like.
How old are you?
Exactly. Like,
I would get
I don't
tired
think
of-
I'm old enough to be getting heartburn.
How old are you?
I don't want to say it on the pod. It's not a safe place. You know, I'm a rapper.
You gotta protect the.
See, I gotta look 24.
Nigga, you not 30. Nigga, you 30?
I'm almost 30. I'm gonna be 30 next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't 30 yet.
No, I was gonna give you like 25, 26.
Yeah, I was gonna give you 24. For
Yeah,
sure.
I said 24.
that's my entertainment age.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
I want to talk to Brianna for a second. Let's talk to Brianna for a second.
The microphone is crazy.
Right.
It's the creaking.
Right. Hi.
Hey.
How are you? You have you have sat in on your first. You ever been on a podcast before?
I have never.
You have never been on a podcast before. How's it feel? Oh, you like it? You dig it? Cool. What are you feeling about the vibe right here? What are you feeling about the vibe?
It's a cool vibe.
It's cool.
Are you hungry?
Keep spinning. Girl. in the mic.
But no, it's a cool vibe. Like, I like it.
Okay. Feel like you want to participate further? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I would love to. I just wanted to come,
You didn't think you was gonna get on, did you? You thought you was gonna sit back there.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. She just asked. I said, yeah, why not?
Okay.
I really did not know what to expect.
She
I would say I wasn't expecting to talk, but I mean, why not?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's not.
We just I wanted to let everybody know, we just had a little rise, a little bump in our activity on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to pay attention to the podcast now. So you know what I'm saying? So it was even higher than when I showed it to you. So it was actually like, it's been climbing. So we are actually getting some traction. Because of dope people, like the people we keep in the room, saying Clicked Up The Podcast, doing the thing, man.
I think it's pretty dope.
It's you too, though, bro. You hard, bro.
I do alright, man.
Pretty good at
Pause,
it
though.
podcast.
But but I appreciate that. Like, it's really everybody. It's really like a whole Maya, Rachel, Henny. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, you can be confident and talk mess when you know you got the people around you that are gonna be playing their part, so I can play my part, and everybody. You know what I mean? Because they be holding me accountable.
A safe place, huh?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Rachel's
Oh,
not
nice.
that safe. She's kind of safe.
Super unsafe.
She's not that safe.
She's
She's safe a lot more than
She's
the average
definitely
chick.
gonna use
but
your
she ain't.
trauma.
Oh
She'll be
my
like,
God.
oh, so speaking of booty addiction, you don't know where my booty addiction started?
Antoine
Is-
Fisher.
He's not
Oh,
safe.
so now she's gonna know.
Super
Right.
unsafe, exactly.
She's trying to expose
Yeah,
you.
I almost feel safe. Like, is she my friend? I'm gonna start saying too much.
Well, I'm not gonna
And,
tell
yeah.
anybody. Look dead in the camera when you say it. Like,
Damn.
I'm definitely not exposing that on y'all podcast. You feel me? Some crazy shit happened in my life though. That's all.
you got a podcast though, ain't it?
I ain't saying it on my podcast either. Shit, that's.
Going to the grave.
So so tell us about your podcast. Tell us about what you got.
You know what I'm saying? My podcast in the moment is under construction.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
I'm trying to rebrand from trapping too much. You know,
Okay.
because it's called the Trap Talk Podcast.
Okay,
You
nothing
know,
wrong with that. I
Yeah,
like that.
we it's where the trap meets the culture. You know, we talk about whatever we got to talk about. A lot of crazy shit. I actually need y'all on there. You know, we come. Yeah,
Talk
we,
to us,
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. I haven't shot an episode since I left here last time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm like Carisha, please,
Oh.
like not really, but I'm just saying. You know how she only do like 5 episodes a year. Like she
Oh,
not
okay.
really.
Her
Yeah,
content is
but it'd be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my episode's pretty decent. I'm like, this is a decent episode. I wish I had like 3 a week, but you know, it's all right. But we coming though.
Okay.
We coming. It's fun. I like it. So
Nadia, what you got? You be on other podcasts? What you be doing?
Nah, but you feel me? If this is fun. So if y'all talking about it, I'm coming through. You feel me? Just send the invite, and it is what it is. And of course, I gotta come back for another one because
Oh man, yeah, no, we having some fun. We having some fun. I'm about to go get something to eat. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm hungry too. I've been
Oh, yeah.
stunting the whole time.
hell yeah.
because the wings do be busting out here, yo. And then I go home and I get on my personal, I wouldn't call them addictions, but they are habits that I have that I keep to myself.
Yeah, this sound what?
Nigga,
Oh, see?
just
What
talking
you
about.
doing?
Just
Oh, I'm
weed.
sorry, this is a safe spot.
Just
My bad. Tell
listen.
me more.
Later,
Okay.
player. Trying to keep a job. So we saw you on your my job know about this, and I don't tell them nothing at all, but they know. Like my boss was like, I asked him a question. He said, "You be talking about this on your podcast?" I was like, "God damn!"
Freedom of speech.
But we doing numbers, so they gonna run across me. You know what I mean? Doing a couple little numbers these days. You know what I'm saying?
They know you got a tongue ring?
My nigga. Yo, yo, yeah, they do. I mean, I keep quiet. I'm not this talkative at work. So when they do, so when they do, like when I'm at work, I'm really quiet. I don't talk to nobody really like that. So when they do, they're like, "You have a podcast, and I saw you," and then like we'll have guests on the show that they know. And then they'll tell me, like, "Oh, I saw you had so-and-so on the show, and I know her." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Have a nice day." I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm one of those people that I want my job and my personal and business life completely separated. I don't, because if my work followed me home or to then I never left work.
Sure.
I'm at work all the time. I don't have work friends. There's nobody that I hang out with from work. Because then I'm always at work. And who the fuck wants to be at work all the time? I mean, if it's my job that I choose, like this shit, I choose to be up all night trying to edit footage and do all that shit. Because I got to choose that. You feel me? But I also do that shit by myself. Most entrepreneurs, whatever. Most of the work that you do is what they call shadow work, right? It's like the shit you do behind closed doors, the shit you do to work on you to create a better business person or whatever. So a lot of it is the work I do by myself. And then I present to these guys and, you know, they help me like fine tune and make the shit sound rational, because sometimes it sounds like a great idea until somebody goes, "Did you think of that?" And you're like, "Shit, I didn't." But now that I got like a team that can say that shit to me and I can go, "Oh, okay, cool, okay." Like the whole idea of multicasting and all that other shit, that was Henny. It wasn't me. Henny was like, "You need to do this." And I'm like, I was reluctant for a while. And he was just kept hammering at me. Then I was like, okay, let me see what he's talking about. And then now we're here. And it was just like, damn, I should have listened to this nigga a minute ago. But, you know what I mean? Again, holding me accountable. You know what I mean? So I think for my job, though, that's something this is the want versus the have to. You feel me? I want to do this. So I'm even when it's the ugly part, like the editing and the putting shows together and the financial I asked to do it. So, you can't complain too much. This is what you put yourself in a position to do. But my job is like I have to. You know what I mean? Like if I don't do that, I'm gonna starve. So that's how they got me. You know what I mean? Like either you do this or nigga, what you gonna do? And it's hard to live off of this idea in Savannah, because Savannah's filled with really dope people, but it's not the greatest cohesion in this community. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the idea of Clicked Up is to try to create cohesion. It's like to get she's a whole different industry in herself, and she's a whole different industry, and everybody in here has something that has nothing to do with this room. And if you never walked into this room again, you would still have your thing.
Right.
That's fire to me. You feel me? I want to be in the room with those people, and let's talk about how we can find a way to make this all mesh. You feel me? But in Savannah, it seems like everybody wants to be the chief. Nobody want to be the Indian. I don't mind being the Indian. Like if it's your idea, I don't have to hit the stage. I don't have to do shit. If it's just, yo, you got a dope speaker system, can we pull that over here? Yeah, what's happening? What we got going on? Like, what can, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to do nothing. I don't need to host your shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for that. Like I think that was one of the reasons why when I was with Spitfire, they were ready to put me in kind of leadership positions because it was like I was ready to be the soldier first. And some people don't want to be the soldier; they just want to be the commander. Don't nobody want to take the bullets. Everybody just want to put people in position to take the hits. Like, nah, I'll take the hit. What you got to do? Because I've been a soldier, so it wasn't a far stretch of my imagination to go, oh, well, what did you say to do? Well, we're just going to do that. So if Rachel has an idea, all right, then what we got to do? Tell me what to do and just point me in the direction. But a lot of these people, if it's not their idea, they're not moving.
Right.
Facts.
If it's not gonna have their logo on it, they not doing it. I don't need that shit. You feel me? And maybe that's to my detriment. Maybe I should be a little bit more selfish to that thought, but it's just not my nature. You know what I mean?
I think the only thing Savannah really missing, like, artist industry for real, is money. Like, ain't nobody making. It's like almost everything. Like, if you, like, we would really come together if it was like, bro, you gonna make $2,500 when you leave. Niggas be like, oh yeah, okay, can I bring my friend? Like, it's
but it's okay. But it's like this. Like when we're talking about like this podcast is starting to experience some growth a little bit, right?
Yeah.
The kind of loyalty we're experiencing, Maya, Rachel, Henny, me, it's way before the money. So when the money comes, it's easy. You know what I mean? Because the muscle's already been flexed. It is bigger than the money, right? Because we're not making any money now, and we're here 12 o'clock at night. So when the money comes, it's a no-brainer. I know you're not here for the money because I know you were here when it wasn't here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a question of loyalty. But if you're only here because you think you're going to get $2,500 out of here, then why would I put you in this room?
I mean, because you probably could really use what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they have a service that you could use and it helps, you know, and then it's like they know that but they don't want to come because they got a job that they can be at in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like that's
different than performers. Like I don't mind.
I'm saying like that's what's going on. Like even like rappers, we going through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we going like it's like people I want to do music with, they bullshitting. People I want to get beats from, cameraman. Everybody kind of on the fence and still like we want to work together. We in each other DMs. We texting each other. We gonna work, but it's like,
why don't you think it ever comes to fruition? Like why does it never?
Money. If I had $30,000 and I was like, hey, everybody pull up tomorrow. Everybody pulling up tomorrow.
That's true.
That's what the other rappers do. That's why it looks like that when other people doing it, and it's because they hired all 7 of these people to be here, and it just looks good when these 7 people put it on their Instagram.
Okay, but it looks authentic, like he didn't pay them, but
because nobody's gonna say, oh, he paid me to be here, because it's like I'm here for your platform. I just have something that could benefit it, you know.
It depends on who you surround yourself with, because if you got a dope team, they're gonna pull up anyway. No cost, even if you're not making money.
But your dope team is usually the people who you're not making money with, so it's kind of like
the money will come.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't believe the money is coming. We gotta go get it. I'm sorry, I'm not that person.
No, but I think you're saying the same thing, kind of like semantics. Like you know what I mean? Like when we're out here to get the money, I have no illusion that she's just gonna be here to do this and money's never coming. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, look at her eyebrow.
Every week I'm telling this nigga how we can make more money.
And I keep telling you to tell me what to do.
Well, you gotta wait because I'm preparing it and it's a little bit further.
And you got the paperwork and you're doing the stuff.
Yeah, so we finna be making money.
So she know what we doing?
Yeah, I'll tell y'all off air though.
Yes.
Like some shit that y'all can do.
It's
shit
like
y'all
a
could probably do like
door.
next year, and it'll turn this whole thing up, like for real.
So I'm not and I've said this my whole artistic life. I'm not the holder of every greatest idea. If you got a better idea than I got, then tell it to me. I mean, because I'm willing to go fuck what I'm talking about. That shit sounds doper.
See,
you know what I mean?
Me personally, I feel like if the money was right, shit, your idea and my idea could get right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, but money and time is kind of like, all right, let's go with the better one.
So the thing is and I'm not from here, but I've been here long enough, like 20 years, 22 years, 22 years. There hasn't really been that force in this community to that degree since, your boy Camouflage. There really hasn't been that force, that kind of attention to this community. And I think the only way that's going to happen is when somebody brings that kind of intentional attention to this community. Most cats that have a glimmer of light on their career run out to Atlanta.
I mean, Camouflage also was getting that bread. Like there was a lot of people, like Player Circle, like there was people under Camouflage that was making money to where they was feeding their community too. And then like here, I don't know. I mean, who would you say ran to Atlanta since Camouflage?
Oh, I'm talking about just cats that I know, like locally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like it's Camouflage, and then it's like Camouflage, and then Quando. It's like it was like a 25-year difference between them.
Right, and then even your boy Big Boy is technically from here, but
I don't even like I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
I didn't grow up with Big Boy, so like when I hear the stories, I'm like, yeah, I know why Big Boy don't claim Savannah. Like everybody say he was getting beat up and shit. It's like, why?
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's like, and then he got videos in 9th grade at a school in Atlanta, a performing arts school. So why would I claim, like, I'm at a performing arts school with fucking Jermaine Dupri? Like, why would I talk about Savannah?
No, for sure. I mean,
Big Boy, he's from Savannah, but he didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
He grew up in Atlanta. His family's just here. And, like, I feel like Camouflage was really big here, but we also had other people like Quarterbird. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't just, like, it wasn't just like Camouflage, Rondo, because it was like, I just feel like a lot of people leave Savannah because, I mean, it's sad to say, but Savannah got a lot of haters. When you're doing good in this city, people don't want to see you win. If you don't take them with you, they're going to try to tear you down. So not a lot of people want to be here. And
but I feel like every community has kind of said that about their community.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I mean, yeah.
If it's like a city,
I mean, yeah, and it's just for me being here, like.
I mean, it's real.
I mean, because
if Camouflage, I honestly feel like if Camouflage would have left with the success he had, I feel like he would have made it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of.
I don't know. Me personally, I feel like Camouflage probably would have been like Quarterbird. You know what I'm saying? If he stayed alive, like I feel like. For some reason, with rappers dying is like the biggest thing you can do. It's just like
crazy.
It's just fucked up.
That shit wild.
It's
That's
just fucked
crazy.
up. Yeah, because they giving them niggas life insurance deals. Like, hell no, you're not signing no life insurance for me, sir. No, no, I'm good, bro. Like I got my own policies.
Well, not just that. If you die, there's no expenses tied to you. There's no performances. They just make money off your voice.
True. Very true.
Crazy.
Everybody's still gonna play your songs. Well,
More
yeah,
people,
like,
people
yo,
who never even heard of you gonna play your song when you die.
When Prince,
Everybody, Dolph, everybody
when
going
Prince
up.
died, his like net worth doubled. He was like worth $350 million. It went like to $700 million.
How much did Michael Jackson? You know Michael Jackson?
I feel like a lot of people didn't listen to Nipsey Hussle, and when he died,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nipsey definitely became way more famous.
Yeah. I remember Nipsey Hussle a long time ago. I was like, that dude's still rapping? And then I never really paid attention to him. And I was like, and then now it's like he died and everybody was a fan. I'm like, come on, man.
Died and he's like the biggest in the world. It's like
That's like, come on, man. That wasn't real.
it's not really.
I mean, I listened to a couple of his songs and I didn't not like him, but he wasn't the artist I was checking for in life, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I listened to him, I listened to a couple of his songs like anybody else, but it wasn't like, yo, he's in my list.
Man, put that Nipsey Hussle on.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a motherfucker before he passed go, yo, bust that, you put on that nip. Like, I don't think I've ever heard that.
I had friends like that who
But he was dope. I'm not trying to say he wasn't dope.
So dope.
He was-
So
he
when
was
he
dope.
died, and like one time my sister was like, "Hey, play Nipsey Hussle. You don't even know who this man is."
But
like,
I'm not gonna lie, his last year he was kind of like powerhouse.
Yeah, he was. He was making moves.
doing a lot of interviews, and
I mean,
his
yeah,
interviews
but
were real good.
Yeah, he was a thoughtful dude. He was
Yeah.
really intelligent. So it wasn't like he was some slouch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like, he was on the West Coast, and to be 100% honest, man, the South been holding it. So it's kind of hard to hear anything else when the South was holding it for so damn long. Even people that were doing good in other territories and areas just couldn't be louder than here.
Yeah,
What you mean?
Like it was just like the South was just louder. Hip hop
Elaborate.
wise, yeah. Like it was just
Right.
Who,
Like,
who was
like-
holding? Because the South was who was holding it?
like
Who we putting up there?
Oh, I mean, Atlanta for like the last 10 years, period.
period.
New Orleans for the last like
Y'all, okay,
25.
okay, hold on.
Like not New Orleans, but Louisiana as
yeah,
a whole.
like
for
LA,
like 20
Louisiana and
since,
Georgia
like,
have been holding it.
for since like 99 and the 2000s.
Like I nah,
people are
even
still
earlier
dancing
than
that
I'm
song
talking
today.
about, I still
Yeah,
remember
exactly, but
'96
I
and fucking
guess-
just make them say,
Memphis-
I
I
remember
Memphis was going crazy. Like Gotti, even like that,
MJG, 8 Ball, like y'all
MJ
just been holding it.
It depends on like what you trying to listen to though. Because I mean, I'm a Jay-Z fan. I fuck with Jay-Z the hard way. I listen to a lot of northern niggas. you
yeah.
feel
See,
me? Like-
Lil Wayne was my Jay-Z.
but even when
Lil Wayne was like everybody's Jay Z.
but when you name
Nah,
off your
niggas
top-
had it. Niggas chose Jay-Z over. It was.
Yeah, it was like
It depends because some niggas don't. You feel like it all depends on what you're trying to listen to. Because I know some niggas who are like Wayne cool, but Jay-Z got the bars. You feel me? Like he has
I
a
would
harder
never say
story.
that.
Because Wayne, hold on. The reason I say that is because Wayne, some of the shit he says is not true. Like 1 minute you this, 1 minute you that. You ain't never seen Jay-Z switch up like that.
I don't
you
know
haven't.
about all that. I don't know. I like.
I
like
feel
Wayne.
like I feel
If
like
anything, he calls niggas on switching up. Like
I feel
for instance,
like,
he,
first
that
of all,
fucking with
Jay-Z-
Nas, he was like, "You want to be Uchi Wally?" Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what you
first of all, Jay Z is a cold culture vulture. Like that's just 100% that.
Bruh, chill.
Because first, when he was getting on, he was with Jazzo, and it was like, and then all of a sudden, when it was, the South was having it, now it's Big Pimp and Spanish Cheese. Like, no, nigga, you have been
That's a
flip
business
flopping.
deal, baby. He went and got that money.
No, but he made money off of culture vulturing. Like whatever was
That's
popping.
collaborated. You just said you want to be in an area where people are doing what they doing, and
But
if
he's
you
not
see that,
genuine. It's not. There's the way to be genuine and true to self and still be able to be collaborative. Like
How is he not true to self?
that dude is a.
You not naming no. You not. He didn't take nobody's rapping style. He was always true to himself.
No, his whole beginning rapping style was somebody else's.
Yeah, I think
Jazzo was his rapping
Yeah, I
style. He
think
took his
was taking,
name.
like people.
Yeah, he took people's
flows and shit.
flows.
But that
was
wasn't
taking,
when
like,
he
the
was
beginning.
famous. When he got famous for doing what he loved, he was himself.
No, when he got his first
His
famous,
biggest songs, he got like. He taking wordplay from rappers a few years before him and stuff like
Like,
that.
yeah, his
they
whole-
broke
Give
it
it to
down.
me.
I'm not trying to hate on
Give it
Jay
to
Z,
me.
but it's
Nah, y'all saying this. I want the facts. What's up?
I respect Wordsmith, so I understand what Jay Z was doing when he made the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a Jay Z fan, so it's like I'm not about to sit here and tell you his lyrics. But he like when I seen the little clip and I was like, oh okay, so he really kind of like will listen to a song and like sample it and break it down and say it his way, and you will never even know that this song even existed after Jay Z.
there were other artists that
You know
would
what I'm
say
saying?
like Jay Z
you know
would come
I
into a
love him,
room and
fuck him,
go,
cuff him, leave him. That's not Jay Z.
But
Like he
there's
didn't
artists
create
that
that.
do that all the time. Like how many times have even Cliqu'd just did 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the
Yeah,
like.
but you
artists
know
do that shit all
niggas
the
wouldn't
time.
do that if it didn't happen before. Like Jay Z probably kind of started it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
yeah,
I
like
doubt
taking
that
some. It's
shit.
called interpolation,
Because
right? So
hip
when you
hop-
he
take
probably
somebody's,
started it and he went to the radio with it. Like he's
It's-
like
there's a
number
difference,
one.
But
It's
hip
different.
hop's whole entire origin is about taking some shit and then flipping it and
but
making it your
there's a
own.
difference.
That's how
Not-
DJing got started. They
There's-
took
but here's the
records and
thing.
shit from songs that were already made,
Right.
chopped it up, and made their own.
But there's a difference between paying homage to somebody's style and like dropping a little jewel, like let's take like T.I. You know, the whole, why you want to go and do that or do that? Hey, why
You
you
see
want
what I'm saying?
that came from A Tribe Called Quest, right?
Right.
But you got to be a hip hop head to know that. But he knew what he was doing. Like there was permission to be asked. There wasn't like I listened to you, tried to do something sneaky, and then make it sound like it's been me the whole time. It was like no. Everybody. I mean, first of all, I don't think you've been rapping long enough if you haven't stolen from A Tribe Called Quest. Like it's just their anthology is what you might have borrowed a line from A Tribe Called Quest and don't even know
don't
it
even know it.
because it's just that extensive. You know what I mean? So it is like there's words that and there's phrases that you say in everyday English that you got from A Tribe Called Quest that you just don't know because it's just been so. I like 'em brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. That's A Tribe Called Quest. So if you've ever heard anybody else say that, that's A Tribe Called Quest. I've heard so many. I heard Lil Bow Wow say it. I've heard them all say it, and they like you would think, oh, that just sounds cute, like I'm some rah island shit kicking it, but it was some shit that came out in like '93.
Was a good year.
You know what I mean? So you wouldn't know, but the people who do know full and hell well. And Jay-Z is one of those niggas that knew full and hell well.
And see, I'm a Jay-Z hater, but I don't believe that he's been like the best rapper for the last 20 years. And then I also think New York.
Up there, though.
I feel, he's but I feel
the
like
most
New York
consistent
kinda,
rapper.
Yeah,
and if you
like,
want to give him credit, he's been consistent. But when you talk about like,
I feel like people like
So
him
you don't
and
fuck with Jay-Z?
I don't say I
Not
don't.
the Blueprint, none of that.
The only
I fuck with the shit he did with Kanye.
the album that I think
That
was his
shit was
best
hard.
album, and he always cites it, is fucking 22 Twos, Reasonable Doubt. After that, it's cool, but Reasonable Doubt, I will give it to him. That album,
It was cool. Me for New York, I was a 50 Cent fan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I listened to almost everything 50 Cent did. First 2-3 albums, like that was.
But that's like
my life.
This is the comparison right now. Like 50 Cent, cool. I fuck with 50
I'm just
Cent. I know
saying,
a
like
lot
if
of
it
fuck,
wasn't
like,
for 50 Cent, I wouldn't have known anything about New York. Like
I will tell you this: 50 is not the dopest lyricist. He is the dopest. He was
raw.
a dopest personality.
Yeah, he was just raw as a
Yeah,
fuck.
he was like DMX if DMX like was it 2 weight classes higher, but
I like
a little bit
DMX.
smoother.
Yeah, I'm about to
DMX
say a little bit smoother.
a little
like,
bit smoother. DMX was like real, like y'all say fighting demons. This nigga was fighting demons. Don't.
That nigga was fighting cocaine. What you mean?
That's a fucking demon if I ever
That's-
heard
that
one.
sounds like
That's
a
a
demon to me.
motherfucking demon. This nigga was barking.
Yeah.
This nigga was, and wasn't even no heavy bark. It wasn't like no. That nigga was like
he perfected that shit.
that was, and women was falling in love with that little ass bark because you believe this nigga. And then it was amazing to hear this nigga talk and be like, yo, he talks like that. He really talks like he rap.
Yeah.
Like when he be talking, like I be talking and I be da da da. He be like, yo, this
Ooh,
nigga
that was
really.
a good impression.
But you see the difference though, like in New York, we talking about DMX, Jay-Z, and 50 Cent. If we start talking about Atlanta, we about to talk about like
Y'all got
everybody
music that make you move your butt.
Yeah, because there's so much coming out of
We don't
Atlanta.
just have that. We like the South created pain music, like all this pain music.
And the North they ain't got Wu-Tang Clan. They ain't got like
We created pain music that people want to listen to. I'm sorry. Like, no offense to
that was
up north.
disrespectful.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when niggas hear Raw Wave, or niggas hear Young Boy, or niggas hear like a sad Kevin Gates song, or a sad Lucci song, or a sad Young Thug song.
But that's
like,
to the point that I'm
it's
trying to make, that the
like,
South has been so loud for so long, it's kind of hard to hear.
I think it's a perspective because if we was up north, niggas up north would be like, nah, the North is holding it, and niggas on the West
they
Coast
know
would be
that
like the West
Ice
Coast got
Spice
it.
is like the queen of drill rap. Niggas been drill rapping for the last 10 years. Ice Spice popped up and sold way more records than all the rest of them niggas.
You listen
So,
to Ice Spice?
Ice Spice selling way more records than the rest of them niggas who drill rapping. That's all I got to say. So it's like, at this point, if you a drill rapper, you need to do something different. But they not. They about to. And it's like, okay, that's cool, but now Ice Spice about to do the same thing with like some major production, and her song not even going viral. It's just like a piece of the beat that's going viral, and yeah, your shit just disappeared. So, you know, down here we ain't got no choice. It's like I heard his song, I cannot come back up here and make the same song this nigga just made. Y'all gonna be like, oh, I'm just listening to Jive song. You know, up there is like they literally just all making this exact same drill beat song right now.
Yeah,
I don't know when that started, but that's why they losing. So
Y'all like all music. That's why I'm like, I see outside.
I care about music how like most niggas care about like basketball. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's
No, you definitely sound educated. We're about to get out of here.
Thank Jesus.
Yeah. Yo, man, we've had a lot of fun. It's been dope. It's been fun. Henny, how you feeling?
Sleepy, hungry.
Hungry, dopey. What do you like? The 7 dwarfs over there?
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
You going through pregnant?
You know, his woman is all the way pregnant. She like
you
a
get,
month.
do you get her hormones? Cause like when I was pregnant, like I was hungry, he was hungry.
I got a work sleep schedule.
What does that mean?
Like I go to sleep at like 10 or 11. So I'm
that,
already.
Is that a yes?
I'm already tired. Nah, this is just my normal schedule.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I ain't been getting those hormones.
No, shit, I did. When she got tired, I was already asleep. When she was hungry, I was already eating. girl, you slipping. I've been ate.
You gonna eat that? Nigga, I mean for two.
I mean, not two grown motherfuckers. All right, yo, it's been dope. It's been real, man. Clicked Up The Podcast, man. Thank you, Brianna, for hanging out with us, man. It's been dope to have you. Thank you, Miss Nadia. Yo, Cue Trapalot, give me some applause on the way out, man. The audience is not that tired. Y'all not tired. Y'all not tired. I see y'all up there. Thank y'all for sticking around. Especially up there, because down here, with y'all out there, and I appreciate you. Yo, man, it's been Clicked Up The Podcast, man. Catch us on not Restream. Catch us on Twitch. Catch us on YouTube. Catch us on Facebook. And we are growing our audience. You will soon catch us on IG and TikTok and all that other cool stuff. My man said something about
Rumble.
Rumble. You might catch us there too, man. You never know, man. Peace. Bow, bow, bow.